10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
My microphone's off. There you go. Now you can hear me. For some reason, I don't know why, I just didn't hit my mic. So, can you hear me now? There you go. I've got you can hear me because I can see it on my mobile. How are we? Shut up, Paul. Shoosh. Shh. So, hello, who's here? 4 people? A whole 4 people. Well done. Hi, thanks for coming, stopping by. I'm getting an echo, hang on. Can I hear myself? No? No, that's fine. First off, my little girl is currently sat downstairs on the sofa and she wanted to watch Daddy's live stream. So, can everybody give my little girl a hello? She won't see the comments, but I can show her in the morning, but I will let her know what people say. So I can put this up so Thea can see it. Hello! How are we, Imperial? I'm sure Paul's going to say hello. Paul's put me and 3 others are egos. Make sure you all hit the like on your way in. Oh, that's nice of you. There you go. There you go, sweetheart. Hello, little princess. You wouldn't say that if she lived with you, though, would they? Good. Everyone okay? That's fantastic. How are you, Paul? How is the US of A? Are you enjoying your last day of your holiday? I know I would be. Where am I? Trying to make sure that people can hear me. Can you hear me? 1, 2. Yeah, I think everyone can hear me. Yeah, are you enjoying your last day of your holiday, Paul? I've seen some hot. You or the holiday? The weather in Florida. I don't know. What's the weather in Florida right now? I have no idea. So, yeah. Happy belated May the 4th to everyone. We did do a live stream the other day. We were only doing an hour and we ended up doing 5.5. 2 a.m. in the morning I went to bed. But we had some new people. Came back to the room for this. That's because you are a star, Paul. You are you're my little princess tonight for doing that. Sweetheart, both. Sweetheart, yeah. So, what's been your favourite part so far, Paul? I must admit, seeing you walk around Galaxy's Edge was like a dagger to the heart. I'd love to go, but I can't go on my own because if I go, there's a certain lady who's watching this would go mad that I've gone without her. There's a certain little boy who's fast asleep who'd go mad that I went without him. My wife would probably be happy if I took them both. I'm not wearing a dress, okay. Oh yeah, is it your weekend off? Yeah, so I've been watching Paul's videos. I don't know if anyone has seen any, but if you have, or if you haven't, Paul's YouTube is his name. That's coming up on the screen. I'll just put it up. So people go and check that out. He's done the lightsaber build in Galaxy's Edge. He's done some other bits. He's done walking around, going in the shops, buying all the things that I can't buy. I don't know if hoping to go next year, if not sooner. Let's sort it out, Imperial. Me and you. Let's get over. Leave the wives and kids at home. We'll go over, eh? I can't go over because it'd cost me an absolute arm and leg, not just to get there, but to spend. The amount of money I could spend would be ridiculous. So, did you all see my rant at Disney? I've kept my t-shirt on again today. I've put this on. So this is, I know it says Rage Against the Machine, but this is Rage Against the Mouse. So I was not happy with Disney, and they're still maintaining that they sold out of something that they never had. But what can we do? What can we do? Let's do it. Yes. Yes. Do it. That's what you should have said, mate. You're the Imperial Outpost. Should have said, do it. Which is a nice little segue because I've not recorded tomorrow's video yet. And the reason being, I think I'm going to do Emperor Palpatine's cane. I think I'm going to do it as a one-day build. I think I'm going to record it tomorrow, edit it, and put it up. I got my stuff today as well. What did you get, Imperial? I have got, you cannot see, but behind me here is just, it's piled up here of stuff. To record videos now, I'm going to have to empty the room because it's ridiculous. I mean, I think Thea will know, she's watching. I think it was 6 boxes I had today, 2 boxes I had the other day. And none of them was the one thing that I actually really wanted, which was the skiff helmet. So I'm really annoyed about that because Disney said that it was going live and then it didn't, and then it did, and then they emailed everyone saying it's sold out. A 4th May key. You mean one of these? I got 2. Got 2 of those because I did it as 2 separate orders, so I got 2 of them. So I tend to keep my keys. I'm going to put them on the wall at some point. I've got them from last couple of years. You cannot sell out if you don't have it. Yeah, exactly, Paul. And that's what I had. So yeah, for those that don't know, I had a bit of a rant the other day, and Disney contacted me. So I don't know whether they'd just seen it off Instagram or whether they'd seen it through someone watching it or someone searching, but the customer service team reached out, wanted to speak to me. So I had a phone call on Friday with the team. Lovely lady in Paris rang me from their customer service team. Well, it wasn't the customer service team, it was part of the buying team. And yeah, I'll come to that in a minute. And she promises me that they did have some and it sold out. So my argument to her was, well, I was on the website, on the products as it went live. Within 10 seconds, I'd had it in my basket and I'd had a confirmation email. Literally 10 seconds. I can see the timings of when I got the email and when I placed my order. So it's like 9 point something seconds. And they're telling me they're sold out. So I said to her, there's one of 2 things happened. Either they had less than 10 in stock. 3 things have happened. Either if they did have some, it was less than 10 and they've sold out, because there's no way they had thousands or hundreds and they sold out within 10 seconds. The other option, which I think is the more likely option, there was such a rush on May the 4th. I mean, Paul will tell you because he's there. it was so manic in the stores on May the 4th that they panicked. They weren't going to have enough for the parks, and they said to Europe, "We're not sending them you. We're not going to send them you." Or the third option, which is I've said to her is equally not as good, is there was that limited numbers that everyone in the warehouse has had them, or staff have had them. Because she actually said to me, they tried to find one and they were going to send it me as an apology. But they couldn't find one. And the reason being they can't find one because they haven't got any. Yeah, exactly. It's been taken off the site now. Now, if it had sold out, it'd stayed on there. Because if you look at the Temple Guard Hilt, that says sold out. Now, the Padme doll, sorry, Thea, because I know you really wanted that, 140 quid. So that wasn't happening. But that all day on May the 4th was out of stock, in stock, out of stock, in stock. Same with the Leia Bouche. So I'm not having that the Orlando over here. As I say, they reached out, to be fair, and the woman was lovely on the phone. She was really nice. She was really apologetic. Now, they asked me for feedback, so of how they can help Star Wars fans in the UK and Europe. So I've proposed that we have a Zoom call or a Teams meeting and we discuss it. But I did say to them, I think what they should do. So I gave an example. So I know a few of you on here. Have pre-ordered the Grogu. Now Hasbro also brought out a helmet the other day, Phase 1 Clone Trooper, and you place an order and it's saying May 2027. The Grogu is saying December 26, January 27. Now, I don't mind waiting that long when I'm told it's going to be that long. I get it. And I've said to Disney, why don't they just do that? Why don't they just order it? Let us order it on a back order and just say it's going to be 6 months. Now, on Monday, May the 4th, there was 686 or 687 products, Star Wars products, on the US.com website. On the UK website, it started off 136, and it's currently now, as of today, down to 121, I think. I don't get why we can't get them. They don't need to bring all the stock over. They don't need to have it all on hand. All you do is you put everything as a pre-order. So everything that's on the US site, have it mirrored on the UK website, and just say pre-order, and have a disclaimer at the top of the page when you go in saying this product could take 6 months. When you've got enough people that have ordered it to warrant sending it over, ship them over. People will buy them. People will put deposits down or buy them. I mean, I've said to them, if they advertise loads of the Hilts, I'll buy the Hilts. You know, the Dejarik set. There's stuff like that. All those type of things. The Kylo Ren Reforged. I mean, they're doing Disney are doing a pre-order for a lightsaber box, so they can do it. They're doing a pre-order in the States for a Jango Fett helmet. We've not had that. Why haven't we had that? Why, if it's a pre-order, why can't we pre-order it? I've no idea. I don't get it. It's send you an invite. You want to come on, Paul? Staff can't do that. Yeah, staff can't do that. They can. Said that to them back in Feb 23. They told me I spoke with Simon, but Simon's left. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to get a call with I can't remember her name off the top of my head. She's the head of. Yeah, I'll send it in a sec, mate. Imperial, did you want to come on as well, mate? I didn't know whether you wanted to come on or whether you just want to watch, or whether you want to come on. I can set it up. Send you both links. What was I saying? Yeah, I'll send it in a sec, Paul. Because I'll send Imperial one at the same time if he wants to come on. Because I'll go into save me going in and out of Instagram. So what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying then. Yes, yep, right, cool. I'll send you both a link. Let me just grab invite guest, copy. Let me just go on my Instagram. So that's the one sent to you. And paste. Right, guys, I've done it on Insta for you. There you go. Sent you both a link on Instagram. So I'll set up in the background for 3 of us. 3 of us. And then when as people join, I will put them on screen because it'd be interesting to know what people have bought. And I've seen what Paul's bought. Paul, you could make an absolute killing, mate, if you had the space. If you could go back to Disney tomorrow and buy 4 or 5 helmets, you'd probably pay for everything you've bought. I've seen them on eBay. People bringing them back already, saying that they've got them coming from the States for 300 quid. And people are going to buy them. Damn it, Grogu, leave that yes button alone. Yeah, it's funny. Imperial Outpost. Bear with me, mate. I'm going to set you up on screen. Can't see you, Imperial. You're there. I can hear you, but I can't see you. I don't know if your camera's turned off, mate. Paul's here as well. I'm just going to add Paul to screen. So let me what I'll do. I will switch that over. How are we, gents?
Well, it says I'm on a stage, but I'm actually sat on a bed.
In your hotel room. In Disney. How's the holiday?
Hot, humid, and beautiful.
Hot, humid, and beautiful.
There we go.
Here he is. Look at that. You only didn't want to come in because you're so good looking. You didn't want to embarrass the rest of us, isn't it? You have to excuse me.
Yeah.
If my daughter's still watching, I've nicked some of their sweets. So.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
I'm always in trouble.
Well, good for you.
Mm-hmm. So, what have you got in the post today, Imperial?
Hold on. You're a little bit behind. What? So. Right. Sorry. What was you saying?
I said, what have you had in the post today?
Well, apart from the key, right? We have.
Is that a layer?
I've still got them all over there. Still got them all over there.
What?
I've not touched any of the stuff over there.
No, I mean milk, water.
What's that one, Imperial?
That's the Hasler Razor Crest.
Oh.
brand new, never been. Hold on. I'm getting feed. Let me bear with me. You're behind.
Am I all
Right.
right for you, Paul, or am I behind for you as well?
No, that's better. I'm off the feed, but we're on this new live stream studio.
Oh, am I? Are you watching it as well as?
Yeah. Now if I
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watching it.
I've turned it off my phone because it's about
It
30
causes
seconds
lag.
behind. Yeah.
Right, that's all right. We go. I'm happy there. Yeah, that's the HasLab Razor Crest. Brand new,
Nice.
never been opened. Got all the figures in. And so I got that one, and I bought. I'm not going to lift that up. It's got a load of crap on. I bought the Cantina, the HasLab Cantina,
Oh yeah, that's
with all the figures in as well.
the last one they've just done, isn't it?
Yeah. So because I did buy another one, but the figures were taken out because what they do, because I'm does my head in with that. They buy them, take the figures out, and then sell the figures separately for like 200 quid each. But I've managed to source some with the figures in. So yeah, so I've been on a bit of a spending spree like you.
I think Paul and his mum should go and buy another bag, fill it with Lando skiff helmets, and bring them back.
Speaking of which, I saw one guy in Tattooing Traders, I think he was German. And let's just put it this way, with the amount that he bought between the skiff helmet and the layer helmet, you could not see the cast member for life.
Yeah, because
He
you
bought
can't get
that
them.
because it was just the pile was up here.
It's probably him that's got them on eBay for 250 quid, 300 quid.
Stop doing it then.
What I think they should do is just limit one helmet per person. Because people buy them all up and then say, right, we stick them on eBay for 600-700 quid.
Yeah, Disney have been trying to do that for the last couple of years and they just give up.
I said to Disney when I spoke to him on Friday, sorry, not for, what day are we on today? Saturday. Yeah. So, yeah, it's yesterday. So I spoke to Disney yesterday. So like I say, they reached out to me and I spoke to him on the phone. I was on the phone for about 40 minutes. And I said to him, you know, the irony is I can pay a smuggler to buy me one, send me one over. Now, I pay 20% more than I would do in the parks, but Disney are losing 20% because the smugglers are using their annual passes and getting a 20% discount. So Disney are losing out on 20% of the fees there. They're stupid. They should literally just advertise everything, like I was saying, advertise everything and have it as a pre-order. Because they're doing it with that lightsaber box. That's on the website.
Box is 50 quid.
I know. But people are buying them.
Oh yeah, as soon as it goes to eBay, guarantee it's about 150 quid.
I bet if you look on eBay now, well, it would show US for you, wouldn't it? But if you look on eBay now, I bet them boxes are on there.
Probably as a pre-order.
No one's got any because they're a pre-order.
Yep.
It's just, I just don't get it. So today the postman brought, well, the postman, it was Every, and DHL.
Yeah. So less than the postman then.
Yeah. So I got the Leia Boosh helmet, and my little girl straight away said, well, you've already got one of them, so can I have the other one? I was like, just got to decide which one I'm keeping.
Is that the Disney one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Doug, he's not in the chat yet, but he might come on later. I spoke to Doug today, and he sent me a picture of his on the shelf, and he said he loves it. He said it's really, really good helmet. So if it is, this is where Paul's going to go and get his because he's got one. If it is good, then I'll probably sell my Excosa because I don't need two.
From the there's already people done some reviews of the Disney Boosh helmet, and I understand it's the colouring's a little bit off, and it's like 4 times oversized as well.
Yeah, but no one has got an accurate size because Carrie Fisher's head was so small. The helmet would literally only fit like my daughter. So no one would be. So even the Excosa one's too big. And when I spoke to Disney the other day, I asked them about it. I said, "How come?" And they're adamant that the colour's right, and that the colour looks different in the film. Which wouldn't surprise me because Han Solo's jacket looks blue when he's on
not,
Hoth,
is it?
but it's brown. You know, Darth Vader's helmet was grey and black.
Was it?
Yeah. It was grey, like a matte grey and black. If you buy that one, the Hasbro one from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, that's the difference between that and the original one they did.
I've got it up the back there.
Yeah, so you'll see it's grey.
That one up there.
Yeah, so it's like grey on one cheek, and the reason being, when they were filming, when it was black, it was all just washed out black. There was no detail.
Do you know what? So, you're right. I can see the grey on his neck bit now. It comes up to the cheeks.
Yeah, and like one side of the eye is grey or something like that. So I get if Disney is saying to me, I mean, you'd think Disney have access to the archives and they own Lucasfilm, so you'd kind of think they'd be close. I think some people though want absolute perfection for minimal money. I don't know if Paul's frozen there or whether he's just looking. Oh no, he's moving. He's fine. I think he was just.
Well, the cold doesn't bother me anyway.
There's no way I'm letting it go. I can't let it go.
Oh, bless you.
I've nailed my colours to the mast, and I'm dying on this sword. I'm telling you now, I'm not happy. I mean, they have said to me, unofficially, they said I can't repeat this, but that they are getting some in, but they're in. This is why I think Disney US have said no, you're not having any, because they've said. Once they're arguing with the US at the moment about sending them over, and they're kind of like, yeah, we will, but they won't give them a time when. So I genuinely think they've been told, no, you're not having them. Which
what
is
at
sad.
all?
No, just for now, because when they had the C-3PO head, the Galactic Archive C-3PO head, they said that was never. I was told. I spoke to Paul about this. I was told on the phone by Disney that they were never getting that back in because the US had said they won't. And then May the 3rd last year, I said to Paul, "I've got a sneaky feeling we'll see it for May the 4th," and we did.
And just to add to that, they've actually still got him in Tatooine Traders.
Yeah, I saw that in your video.
Even now.
Look at that suntan Paul's got there.
And 3 different bloody colours. I never knew I could go that way.
We're not jealous, are we, Imperial?
Nah. We had lovely sunshine today.
Yeah, we had rain and then a bit of sun. Oh, I looked at that. Is that good?
We just got them from Magic Kingdom Star Traders. So, but these are the droids to the movie.
They're the droids you're looking for.
No, I wasn't looking for anything. I was looking for my Millennium Falcon T-shirt, but I couldn't find it. So I found 3 other T-shirts.
Paul, did you do a build a droid?
No, I did 2 lightsaber builds. I wasn't intending to, but because I wanted the all the parts for the new power and control, so I don't have to be asking a smuggler and waiting umpteen years for him to say, yeah, all right, you can buy the parts. So I just went straight buying another build and went in and did it. And this time the Wi-Fi held up.
There you go, Paul. Can you see that comment?
Who said that?
TV bots.
TV bots. Hey up, fella.
I'm jealous of Paul's colours.
You see
How
that?
are we? How are we, TV bots?
Yes, I am now the new pride.
Oh, Mando and Grogu. Is that
That's
Burger King's on?
Burger King, yeah. And I didn't realise it's supposed to change colour when you put cold drinks in.
What's it made? Is it metal?
It's yeah,
like
aluminium stuff, type thing.
Pretty good. Been a while. How are you guys? We're just moaning, mate. We're doing the typical British thing. We're moaning.
Well, one of us is moaning.
But I was just, to be fair, I was just about to say, well, I'm moaning.
The thing is, I always find that everything comes out in America. You guys can literally get anything. We have to wait like 6 months to a year before we can get anything. And by the time it's come over here, you've got something new come out.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Adding to what you two have just said, like I said to you, Cantina, about a guy called Simon.
You can call me Steve. It's all right, mate.
Steve, all right. I'll call you. Can I be called Peter then? Joking. I spoke to a guy called Simon before he left back in 2023, and what you said earlier, I said exactly the same, and I also said it to a lass called Tracy, which was one of his co-workers, which has now taken over his position. And trust me, if you get her, you may as well just put the phone down because she's about as helpful as a wet rag.
I'm just going to tell you, it was I spoke to, Paul, because she emailed me.
Right. Does your wife know you're getting emails from women?
Yeah. She's not bothered.
But I just want to make sure it ain't a fraudulent one, so it ain't somebody that, that's got an OnlyFans account and they're trying to get you to join.
I don't even know what OnlyFans is.
It's that thing that stands up.
Never heard of it. Where is it? I've got that many emails here off Disney. Your order's been picked. Your order's on its way. Your order's cancelled.
What got me? They cancelled mine like 6 hours later.
Yeah, well, that's what I said to her. And do you know what? She let slip because she said to me, she said, yeah, I spoke to the warehouse and the warehouse said there was no stock. And I just stopped. I just said, I'm just going to butt in. I said, I apologise, I'm going to butt in. I said, but that last sentence there tells me all I need to know. There was no stock.
Yep.
I think they were doing it on, it was supposed to have been a pre-order. She said that to me. She said it was going live as a pre-order. So I don't believe for any reason, I don't believe at all they had any stock. And I think they were just going to order them in, which is fine. I haven't got a problem with that. But
John, may I tell you where they're shipping them from?
China.
Yeah, they were coming from China.
California.
Oh, you mean yeah, but the irony is it goes to the States and then the States send it to Paris because Paris is the European distribution hub. That's why the woman who rang me is from Paris because it's Disney Europe, it's not Disney UK. Trying to find this email here.
Just send me the name later on. Just screenshot it and send me it later on, it's fine.
Give me now. What day are we on? I can't, it's just...
Date the 9th, so you either got it any time between the 7th to the 9th, 6th to the 8th.
Yeah, just trying to find it here, because I want to Do I want to give it? Do you know what? I probably shouldn't give a name. Thinking about it.
Don't give it out on stream, otherwise will
Yeah.
cause you problems.
Are
No,
you
because-
sure it wasn't Kathleen Kennedy you were speaking to?
No, I said she was a lovely woman.
Emphasis on the lovely.
So, out of all the things that came out for May the 4th, what do you think? I'll start with you, Imperial. What do you think was the thing that made you? It's a two-pronged question. This. So, what do you think is the best thing that they came out with on May the 4th? Be it we can get it or not, and which do you think is the best thing that we saw that we could get?
Right.
If that makes sense, did it make sense then?
Yeah. I think, although we haven't got it yet, but I think the two best. Well, there's three. I think the Leia and the skiff helmet and the Grogu animatronic. I think that's
from
going to be
Hasbro.
absolute. Yeah, I think that's going to be absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Did I tell him?
Sorry. Oh, you've got him? No, you haven't. That's a plush one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a plush.
No,
Have you-
it's a shoulder.
Yeah, Paul. I want one of them, and I want the Anzillion as well. If you just happen to be going past the shop, how much were that? How much were they?
This was $30.
Yeah, no, I don't want one.
With tax, 37.26.
So 37.26. So that's 30 quid.
I also have.
Yeah, that's the other one. They're the two that I want. Well, I don't. My kids want them, but I'm just going to stand up so I can sit on this cushion.
Oh, he's just a baby.
No, this bloody chair's dead uncomfortable. It's my wife's chair.
Oh, that's
I've
common.
just- Now, this chair that I've got here, right, I bought a little while ago, but I've seen another chair that I want, and it's the Stormtrooper one. Have you seen them?
TT something or other.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
want the Mando. I'm getting the Mando one when my wife vacates this office and I get it all. I'm getting the Mando one.
Yeah, so I might put an order in for a new chair. So,
Well, my little boy, he's having his bedroom decorated at the moment, and it's all going to be like blue and sort of just off white because he wants to use my projector to project Star Wars on the wall. But my wife was asking him what bedding he wants, so he's got all Star Wars bedding. So I was like, yes, get in. It's not out yet, but the UCS Superstar Destroyer leaks look cool. Oh, I've not seen that.
hey, no, nor have I.
It's a leak,
Superstar Destroyer, that's in my neck of the woods.
but it's a leak.
Well, here's one for you.
You're
I
pregnant.
will send you images later because I haven't set up because we're running late. I haven't set up my other screen. But
What are these images exactly?
well, you wait. Let me finish. I'll tell you. So images.
That's what she said.
Hasbro Black Series leaked images of their prototype new helmet that's coming out.
Which is the Django Fett.
Nope. So they've just announced the Phase 1 Clone Trooper. That'll be coming out in May next year. May the 3rd next year, they've said. And they've also brought another one out. Yeah, I knew you meant that. I knew you meant the Lego, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I've not seen it because it's the UCS, so Ultimate Collector Series. I've not seen it. You'll have to send me an image of that because that sounds really interesting. Paul got the N1 Starfighter, didn't you, Paul?
And the Darksaber.
And the Darksaber, yeah. So what,
So what helmet have they
so,
leaked then?
so the leaked helmet, I've been sent pictures of it, and it's legit. It's Captain Enoch.
Oh, I've seen a review of that. I don't know whether I like that one or not. That's a bit of. It always reminds me of Gladiator.
Yeah. At the moment, the images are it's just all white. There's no colour on it. There's no, it's not painted or anything. It's literally just the shell. Now I imagine it's coming out for the Ahsoka season 2. I can't see that, mate.
Yeah, nah, still.
Is that the Hasbro one?
No, that's the. I think someone's just made it. Well, fan made one.
Yeah. Well, this is a Hasbro one that I've been sent.
Where did you find the leaks on that? Have you got like a secret person that sends you these?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But it's one of those. I'll buy it. I'll get it. Paul's about to show off with his Kyber crystal. He sent me this picture before. Oh, whose is that?
Oh, that was mine. Oh wait.
Is that the Kylo on you? So does that light up both?
I have no idea. I've not put it in yet.
What is that? Oh, that's the Kyber crystal, isn't it?
It's Kylo one.
Yep. My mum picked it out.
Just I don't know if you've all heard, you probably have, but I believe Disney has now the last 3 Star Wars movies with Rey and Kylo Ren. Disney now has said it's not canon anymore. They've sort of like disowned it type thing.
Oh, kind of like the. No, yeah, that's true. But kind of like they disowned every other bit before that, thinking there's no information, no books, no writing or anything, like Catherine Kennedy said. But George Lucas said otherwise.
Yeah, it's not. It's not an official
Hello,
thing.
Doug.
It's someone. Yeah, it's come from a non-reliable source. From what I've watched a video about it today, and they've said it's not. I think it's fans' wishful thinking. I thought it was quite interesting that Kathleen Kennedy was in the fan event in London. Yeah, hello, Doug. No, it wasn't. It wasn't TB. It's not. It's been poo-pooed. They're not. If you think about it, the millions and millions they spent on those movies, the millions they've spent on Galaxy's Edge promoting it for that, and they're not been in it. They might not promote it as much, but they're not going to disown it because apparently the Starfighter movie plays quite heavily on the last trilogy. As in,
that don't sound good then.
No, but in a way where it's trying to
move away from it.
Yeah, but in a way that it links. So, have you got tickets to go and see Mandalorian and Grogu Imperial?
Well, I've got 2 free tickets to see it, but I won't be seeing it on the day because I will be cosplaying on the day. And talking of that, I've just been fiddling about with my new
easy.
Putting them two in the same sentence is probably not a good idea.
I've bought myself a Cosvox. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, is that a voice changer?
Yeah, basically you that's just a charger for it. But basically you load all the phrases on what you want. Obviously, I'm doing a trooper, so you've got all the loads of trooper phrases and that. It saves you interacting with your own voice. You just use your hand buttons and all that.
I was going to say, have you got a glove?
Yeah. I've just ordered the glove to go on because I'm going to use the palm one. What is it called?
Yeah, like the troopers doing.
So that's
on planet.
That's the actual box. So you just plug that into the bank, and then it's all Bluetooth. And I'll just press the 3 buttons on the palm. So you've got a intro, yeses, and an exit. So you just cycle through them.
So do you have like a Bluetooth mic?
I do in my helmet and that, yeah. But if I want to use my own voice with it, I can, yeah. Because I went on May the 4th.
Because you don't need to. Sorry, that's me being stupid. Yeah. You don't need to talk, do you?
No, not with that. But then I have got it in, so I can. I have got set up so I can talk with it.
Doug or TB bots, if either of you want to join the stream, let me know. You don't have to.
Both of you.
What I will say, if you go to the cinema, have you seen their buckets, their popcorn buckets?
Yeah,
which
I was talking to Doug about this the other day.
AT-AT and the Grogu. So
there's a Mando helmet as well.
Is there? Yeah. Well, our cinema, it's only getting in 6 ATs. It's not getting any of the helmets, so I've reserved one. I thought they're going to go, so I'm picking mine up on Wednesday.
Which one are you going to?
What, the cinema?
Yeah.
No worries, TB.
What's our cinema? Bugger me, I can't even think what our cinema's called now.
I'm at Odeon. I'm going IMAX.
It's not Odeon.
Well, I'm never asking you for a tour inspection then. Don't know your own cinema.
To be fair, mate,
Cineworld.
Cinema, yeah, they've got. Well, at least over here in Leeds, they've got.
You're not in Leeds. You're in Orlando.
All right, I'll change it to Orlando, and still they'll have it in Orlando as well. The AT and the Grogu and the Mandalorian Plus. They've also been selling
there's Grogu's
Jabba badge.
Isn't there?
Yeah. I haven't seen
selling what?
Jabba's badge.
What, as a popcorn thing?
Yeah, you know the one from Return of Jedi?
That's in park, though. That's not for the cinemas.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're selling that at the parks. And that's been going on for a while. But quickly just going back to you on about your pre-orders. What? I can't see it.
Together, LUFC.
I'm not a Leeds United fan.
I was watching my boys earlier. That was a bit of a nervy game.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Going back to what you were saying about pre-orders. You know the May the 4th tops and stuff and the bag? They've been out since April over here. Literally beginning of April.
Yeah, well, we're like 6 months behind you.
Yeah.
He is, Doug.
Yeah.
We were talking, Doug, before. Sorry, let me just ask Doug this question. He can type it while we're talking.
Yeah, go on.
So, Doug, we were talking about best release for May the 4th, helmet, props, whatever, anyone's done, and stuff coming out. So
celebration tickets.
We'll talk about that in a minute. That debacle. So sorry, I cut one of you off, and I apologise.
That was me.
Oh, don't apologise then if it was you.
Just so your daughter doesn't see it.
She'll be fast asleep on the sofa now, unless my wife's gone down and got her. Everyone had gone to bed. My little boy's got to sleep on our floor on his mattress because we're painting his room, so he can't sleep in there with the smell of paint.
Yeah.
Well, he could, but we'd probably get arrested. But
How's your wife doing now? All right.
she is, thank you, mate. Yeah, she's doing well. She's been doing the painting and decorating because she likes to do it, and she's really good at cutting in. So she likes to take control. If there's a job like that, she'll sit there. Like if we're going anywhere, she wants to drive.
Isn't she taking a bit of a risk though?
What, driving?
Well, no, the painting, because surely that's going to be heavy on her breathing.
Yeah. Well, where I was going with it, because she's
Why
done
she
the
wearing the
ceiling. She's done the ceiling today. She's doing the ceiling today.
Well, I forgot she is from Yorkshire. Sorry.
Yeah, having her arms up's really hurt her chest and where her scars are. But look, try and tell a woman not to do something. But no, thanks for asking, mate. I do appreciate that.
No problem.
So yeah, no, she's on the mend. To look at her, you wouldn't know anything had been wrong, but she's still in pain. She still gets out of breath. What's frustrating her the most at the moment is fatigue. She's getting fatigued really easy.
Yep.
And that's frustrating her because she's always been quite active. So she'll do little things, and then it's like taking it out of her. And she started work again this week, so she's doing hiccups. She's phasing in, so she's done 4 hours a day this week. Next week, 6 hours a day, and then she's back to full time.
She'll probably feel a lot better once she gets back to full time.
Yeah, she would now, but I think she'd regret it. But you know. So yeah, come on, Doug. What do you reckon? What's been the best release? Because I've seen a few people, sort of like you were saying before, Imperial. There's a few videos out of the Leia Bouche, and people are saying it's nice, it's good, it lights up, it's got the sounds, but it's big and the colours off. But you know, as a budget helmet, it's really, really good. So not like dead negative. But
the thing is, it's
mass produced.
Yeah, and we're going to display them anyway. We're not going to use them for cosplay, so on display, no issues there, is there really?
But today or yesterday, we started seeing reviews for the Skiff helmet, and I am yet to see a review where people slag it off. I mean, I tell you what's a telling thing. So what's his YouTube channel? I can't think what it's called. He wears glasses. He's got an amazing
Hyperdrive. The Hyperdrive?
No, he's he knows the guy though. Yeah, no worries, TB. Thanks for popping in, mate. What was I going to say? What was I saying? I can't think what it's called. His collection is worth hundreds of thousands. He's got a room, and he's got like Palpatine's chair, and like
It's not Sir James, is it?
No, I can't think.
He's not got all helmets in like glass cabinets, and the cabinets are black and all that, aren't they?
Yeah, and he's got like a big, massive Millennium Falcon. He's got the sideshow, R2D2, and do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So he was a bit sort of negative about the Leia, but not. He was saying it's worth buying if you're on a budget, but he did a video this morning, and it was of the Lando, and he said he was blown away by it. Now this guy spends thousands on not Paul's collectibles. Although I watched his video today he's just got the wolf helmet. I can't think of what his name is. He's friends with the guy, or I think his best mate's the owner of Regal.
Robots.
Yeah, is it Regal Robot? They're the ones who do all the props, aren't they, and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, his best mate's them because most of his stuff is all that stuff. But he said about the skiff helmet. He said it was amazing. He said it was phenomenal, which just pees me off even more. Because I was hoping I'd read reviews and everyone would go, "It's crap," and because all the jaw moves and everything, it opens and closes like Lando's does.
I was buzzing that time when I'd ordered it, because the first bit it all went tits up, and then I managed to get it, and for the next 4 to 5 hours I was buzzing on that, and then get the email, and I was like, you're joking, why does it always happen to me? But obviously, like you say, it's happened to everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, because I think Doug was the same. I think Doug ordered it and came back, seen Hyperdrive's review of the Leia or the
I think the skiff. I think it's a skiff, isn't it, Doug?
I think
skiff.
Oh no, yes, I have saw it. I watched it this morning when I was having my breakfast. Because he didn't know what the stand was at first when he gets it out of the box.
That's another thing. I think that's
skiff. Yeah.
What a good idea to include the stand for that.
Well, they've done it with the Ren. They did it with the Ren.
Oh, okay.
They haven't done it for the Leia though, have they?
Not to my knowledge.
Because one of the criticisms, I don't know what you've done with yours, Doug, but one of the criticisms, I watched a video of Leia today, and he said, ignore the fact it's bigger, ignore the colours off. It's a fantastic helmet. You know, for what you pay, $120 it was, he was saying. For what you pay, it's a fantastic helmet. And yeah, like Doug summed it up there. People forget helmets come in different sizes in real life. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know how Doug's displaying is. He did send me a picture, but I didn't really see how it was displayed. Because, like, for example, the Excosa one, it's hard plastic at the front, and then the fabric at the back, and I've got mine sat on a mannequin head.
That's a bit like my snowtrooper helmet.
Yeah,
because that's right down at the back. I have to get it right up on the hat stand. Because I bought one of these stands from Etsy, and you can adjust the height on them, and it works really well.
I've left that piece of cardboard in. I've not opened mine yet, mate. So you've left a piece of cardboard to keep it level. Yeah, because a few people were saying it's brilliant, it's really good, but the fabric all bunches up because it's soft leather. All the fabric bunches up, and you put in the and they're worrying about it creasing and sort of splitting. So they're saying it would have been good if they put like a stand in that, but yeah, I think Zombie when he was on last week and he was showing, if Zombie comes in, I'll try and get him on. You want to see his stuff he's got. He's just done a 1-to-1 Yoda, and it looks
really
amazing. Looks really, really good. I've got my Palpatine cane now. You know, I was saying about Oak's 3D props.
Yeah. I didn't get nothing back from him.
He said he's not heard.
No.
I spoke to him today, actually. He said he's not heard of you. I'll try and connect you both. Yeah, so I've got my Palpatine. I've glued it all together. And I think tomorrow's video, I think I'm going to do a one-day build. Because I've basically got to just fill in the joins, give it a light sand, prime it, and then spray it gloss black. So it should be a dead simple build. But I'm going to use it to try a new editing technique. So I'm going to try and look at that. So Doug's put at the rear, there's a cardboard piece to protect the soft part. You can leave it in and not see it. Perfect. perfect because I've not seen anyone say that or show that. They've literally just got the helmet in the hands. I'll probably do the same then. Although I won't be displaying them at the moment. I've no room. Need them to hurry up and do our renovation work so I can get this office to myself. So we were talking about Hasbro as well, Doug. So we were saying about the Phase 1 Clone Trooper. Do you reckon that's one you'll get, Imperial? Do you think you'll buy that?
Possibly. I'll have a look, see what it's like first. I'm not
Well,
I don't mind the clones, but the Phase 1, I'm not a big fan of the Phase 1 helmets.
I'm not, but Doug sent it me, and I said, and he said the same. Not particularly a fan, but I'm gonna have to buy it just so I've got one in the collection. So I've got a Phase 1, a Phase 2. Now, I don't tend to buy the repaints. I have with the X-wing helmets, but I haven't with, like, I don't have the Incinerator Trooper. I don't have, what's the one with the yellow one that they did?
Artillery Trooper.
Yeah, I don't have that. But yeah, eventually gonna wait for the price to come down. Yeah, is that for the Phase 1? I've pre-ordered it because I figured it's not coming till May next year. So they've said the 3rd of May next year. So
Is that on the Disney site or the Hasbro?
No, I ordered mine off Star Action Figures because you can order it now and you don't have to pay until it till it goes sort of shipped to you. But if you're gonna speak to Star Action Figures, there's a link to them in the description, or there will be a link to them in the description of this.
Because I need to order some more of my display cases from them for my figures.
Well, I always speak to Ollie, who's like their sales guy there, or the boss man. I can't think what his name is. He sometimes emails me because I'm constantly asking them questions. I've always found them really good. Yeah, I agree, Doug. I think it'll be one of those helmets that you see reduced towards the end of the year. For when it comes out in May, I think. Oh, stop showing off, Paul. That you'll see it sort of 70 quid, 60 quid.
There you go.
It's bizarre. Right. I've got. It keeps coming up saying there's 6 people watching, 7 people watching, 2, 1. So I don't know who's watching. If you're watching and you've not commented, comment below. Let me know what you think your favourite release of May the 4th was be it by Disney, be it by Hasbro, be it by whoever. Let me know what you think. Comment below and let me know. Yeah, I've spent a fortune. I bought the gauntlets as well, the Mando gauntlets.
Oh, what from? Yeah, I see them on the Disney side. Do they actually fire anything out of them?
They don't fire. They light up. They make sound. They don't fit my wrists. I can't wear them. I put them on my little boy, and they just fall straight off his. Well, they didn't fall because I made sure my hand was there. But if I didn't, and he put his hand down, they'd have just fallen off.
But then again, they look nice to display with the helmet.
Well, I'm gonna they're super shiny. I think they're too shiny. I'm gonna have to dull them down. I think I might spray them with a matte clay or satin clay just to take some of the shine off because I think they're too shiny. So Mando in the new film obviously is really, really shiny because the helmet, the design to go with the helmet. But I didn't want to buy the helmet when I already had the Hasbro one, and I think the Hasbro one's fantastic.
Yeah, that's down on the Amazon now selling the Mando helmet for about 63 quid. Something like that.
The Hasbro one.
Yeah, yeah. Which I still say that's one of the best ones that they've made to date.
And I would say to anyone who's and ahhing, don't spend £110 on the Disney one. Get that Hasbro one for if it's 60 odd quid. Go and get that. Paul.
Speaking of Hasbro,
There's a comment for you here, Paul.
it'd be nice if I could see it.
It says, wondering if Paul, who's amazing, can bring us back because he's amazing and a great guy, and what a beautiful suntan he's got. Some extra skiff helmets.
Now you're making me laugh.
I think, Mum, I think Paul needs to leave some stuff there and bring 3 skiff helmets back. One for Imperial, one for me, and one for Doug.
That sounds good.
At the inflation price of £1,000 each. Actually, I've got absolutely no space. I have filled 2 37-inch in length suitcases.
I know. I've seen what you've bought.
Wow.
I reckon your mum could get an extra case though.
She can't. She could, but she'd get into trouble with Virgin Atlantic.
You'll be right.
So.
Or here's an idea. Perfect idea. I've got right. There's 2 of you, yeah.
Go on.
Get 2 helmets and wear them.
He was deliberately trying to get us held up in by security.
Doug's put 1,000 yen maybe.
Cheap bastard.
Doug's put, the more I see the new Mando, the more I like it. The helmet or the show.
I think Doug's probably on about the movie, isn't he?
See, I don't know. Is he on about the movie or is he on about the helmet?
Right, Steve, I'm going to jump off, fella, because me and my mum are going to another hotel.
You and your mum are going to another hotel?
Yeah, because this is Beach Club where I'm signed into. I'm checking out, and my mum's signed into Pop Century.
You're going to another hotel?
So,
I'm just going to...
Yeah, so I was pick up points at Pop Century tomorrow morning.
I'm just going to try... Just bear with me while I get... Imperial.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to grab another drink. Be back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Well, thanks for popping in, Paul.
Yeah, no worries.
Really appreciate it, mate. Look,
I'll see you next time, Paul.
Have a fantastic... You're flying home tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes.
So have a fantastic evening.
Yeah, I'll be landing Monday. Depending on how the flight goes, we should be landing at 20 to 10, but it could land a little bit earlier if everything goes splendidly, because it's always the case.
Well, look, I won't be upset if you decide to go and get a skiff helmet and bring it home for me, but...
If I had, trust me, if I had the space, I wouldn't hesitate, mate, to go get you one.
I appreciate you getting me what you did get me, mate.
Yeah, because you can't get it on UK shop,
UK. No, so I appreciate that. Look, have a fantastic last evening and safe flight home, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, fella.
All right. All the best, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. I'm just going.
Turn blue.
Oh, turn blue.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah. Just see if I can kick Paul out. Yeah, there we go. Got rid of him.
Is Doug coming on?
I don't think he is. Yeah, so I was right. There you go. Disney helmet. He meant the Disney helmet. I'm not adverse to it. I think for me, I don't think it looks better than the Hasbro, and I've already got the Hasbro. If I didn't have a Hasbro, I might buy it so it goes with the gauntlets. I mean, do you want me to get the gauntlets? Do you want to see the gauntlets?
Yeah, yes, please. Yeah, yeah.
Let me see if I can reach them. So this is the box,
Okay.
and let me get in it. So they are super shiny.
Would you say they're worth what you paid for them?
Right at this moment, no.
Ah.
However, that might change when I put them on display. There's a fair weight in them. So there's no instructions with them, which I find a bit weird. And there's a spare inner, so you can see how
Ooh, they are
shiny that
shiny.
is.
I'll
So
tell you
if
what,
I-
how shiny that's like. The Cylons out of Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like, mate. Let me find the button, the switch. So there's a button on the side that opens it up. Like
Okay.
that. And then inside it has all.
Oh, yeah.
Which looks quite nice. Then you have, where's the button? Need to try and find the button. That's there. So that's on, clicks together, and then you press that one. Yeah, and then there's supposed to be another button that makes sounds, but oh, there you go.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Then you turn it back off again. That's one of them.
Pretty
But
nifty.
if I do that and I try and put it in my arm, I can't.
It's quite
fasten it.
huge.
I
Oh, is
can't
your
fasten
arm?
it.
Is it smaller than your arm then, or?
Yeah. I just can't get it on. I could probably squeeze it on, but I'd probably struggle to.
Yeah.
And then the other one. Let me open it so I can turn the thing on. So this one,
Yeah.
it's got a wheel on the back.
Okay.
So you turn the wheel on.
Now that's nice. That is nice.
And then there's a button which I didn't press before, so there's another button somewhere.
And did they all go out in sequence or something?
I'm not sure, mate. It did say there was another button that you can fire. But, oh, there you go.
No.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I think that would have been nice if sort of like they all went in sequence, turning off.
Yeah, if
Like
each
you're
time you
firing
pressed it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I turn it, that just turns the brightness down, so you can have. So yeah, I thought
That's not bad, really, is it? To be fair.
Yeah, they probably are worth it. I'm probably being
Too harsh.
just turn it back up. I'm probably being harsh. The only thing is, like that now, it's my fingerprint magnet. It's just.
But I think you get them displayed next to the helmet, and that might make quite a nice display. You've got me thinking now.
They're still in stock. You might find. Bear with me. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pack it away, otherwise there'll be.
That's
I'll
all right.
wake up in the morning to the sound of. as the little man's playing with it. Yeah, Doug's put here. I like them, but not a priority. To be honest, I bought them because I missed out on the helmet. On the skiff. I think if the skiff had been in stock, I might not. Am I glad I bought them? Yeah, because I think they're cool. Do you know what? No, I'm going to change my mind. They're worth it for the cool factor.
Did you buy them before the rant or after?
Before.
That makes sense.
Yeah, before. Chrome toaster. Yeah, and they are. They're a fingerprint magnet. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to. Do you know what I'm going to. Do you know what? I've just had an idea. I wonder if I'm going to have to look on Etsy or find someone who can do one. So the whistling birds, aren't they? That's what it is.
Yeah.
I might see if someone's done a little 3D printed whistling bird. And what I might do is get a couple, have the gauntlets next to the helmet, so one lay flat, one stood up, and a couple of whistling birds just sat there as well.
That's a good idea. Will they fit in?
It won't fit in
behind?
there, but it'll
Go
sort of
somewhere.
complement it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll complement it. But
Sounds all right.
do you have a droid restraining bolt?
No.
I bought 18 months ago, 2 years ago. There was a guy who makes them, and he was selling his master mold and 30 unfinished
Restraining bolts.
restraining bolts. So if you want one, you can have one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do you want me to paint it up, or do you want to do it?
I'll leave that one up to you.
Okay.
Surprise me. If it comes as is, then I know what to do.
I think I've got 30. I'll check. If I have, I'll send you 2. I'll paint one.
Okay.
There's no magnets on them, but I would.
Probably
I was
have to
going to
source a magnet.
drill out in the back and stick a magnet in it.
Yeah. I've got some of these round magnets.
They're made of resin.
Okay. Yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So I might mix them up and do some giveaways. I found them I forgot I had them, and I found them in the garage yesterday.
30
today.
of them. Well, when you bought them, what was you thinking with having 30 of them? Did you have something in mind?
Yeah, I was going to do them and sell them.
Fair enough.
So there was 30 that needed doing, and I've got the master mold, so I've just got to pour resin in, and I can just remake them.
Can you now? Oh, that's interesting.
But what I would probably do, because they're just like a cloudy resin colour, like a whitish, creamy resin colour. I would probably, if I'm, if I'm pouring them, I'll probably put graphite powder. I'd probably brush graphite powder in the mould first. So when it sets,
give them a colour.
It's already got the graphite powder on it.
I just need a droid now to put it on.
I've got mine just sat with one of my helmets, I think. I bought, someone made me one, and then I bought these. I couldn't tell you what colour they are. Can't remember. I can't remember what that was about now. I can't remember what colour it was on. Yeah, so I'll sort one this week for you, mate. If I've got enough, I'll send you a couple, and then you can paint one. And they look good, just sat on your shelf as a bit of an extra.
Yeah, I'm sure I can find a space in my In my menagerie.
Just stick it next to one of the helmets.
Was there
The restraining. Oh yeah, it's just, to be honest with you, mate. They're just like a. They are like a Beskar colour with just black. See if I can see my one I've got here. Hang on. So this one I've got isn't one of the molds. It's one someone did.
Nice to see him
So
up
this
close.
has got the Arab. This has got the Arabesh on it. It says droid restraining bolt.
And your molds are more or less the same as that, just without
the same
the
as
writing?
that, but without the writing, because the
Oh,
ones in the
awesome.
movie don't have the writing, and then they've just drilled it out at the back. But this is a 3D print.
Yeah.
The ones I've got are weighty. They've got because the resin, they've got a bit of weight to them. But
Nice.
yeah, it's magnetic, so I don't know if you can see. It'll stick on. So
Oh, cool. No, yeah, I appreciate that. That'd be yeah, cool. Thank you for that.
yeah, if you've not got one, Doug, let me know. It's a new one as well, mate. No doubt Paul will bloody want one now as well. Yeah, no, but I got them all, and I was thinking. I think I paid. I think it was 30 or 40 I got, and could put the wife's name in Arabesh. Yeah, you could do. Man, it'd kill me. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll sort one out. Yeah, I'll sort one out, don't worry. Because you guys are always on there supporting, so yeah, I'll happily send one out to you all. I'll finish them because where they've come out the mould, they need sort of deburring and all that. So that's why I've never done them, because it's couldn't be bothered. But my plan was, I've got 30, keep a couple, sell sort of 20 of them, give some away, and then if they sold, I've got the mould. I think I paid £100 for the mould and 30 bolts. So whatever that costs.
You could open up an Etsy shop.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I was thinking at the time. But I mean, this one's cool, a 3D printed one, but yeah, it's definitely 3D printed. I can see the layer lines in the middle. Yeah, but they're just a nice, cool little accessory just to sit on your shelf. And
I was going to say, it's those like little things like that you know, are quite interesting. That you don't know, you know, you see the movies and that, and you think nothing of the restraining bolt, do you? You know.
Well, I put little accessories next to me helmets. So, like Mando's got a bar of Beskar, and there's the hang on, let me grab it. Hello. So with the Mando, I got
Ooh. Well, where did you get that one from? Hey, I like that.
I can
Was
put
that
you
Etsy?
I can put you, yeah, but it's a particular designer, and the only reason I recommend him is because if you go on Etsy, people will be charging
£60, something like that.
£60 for that. I think it was about 25, 30.
Ain't
But
bad.
he's done a thermal detonator for me. He's done the
Oh yes, that's nice.
you know, when Mando has it on, I think the battery's finally running out on it.
On his belt, doesn't he?
Well, this is the one where it projects who it's the bounty puck.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And then he's done then I've also got. So this is a different seller, but this guy was brilliant.
Oh, that's the data card that Princess Leia put in.
Well, this one's the one from the Mando.
Yep.
This is the one that from season 2 in the Mando, where he's with Bill Burr. I can't remember what his character was called. That's from that. I think they were about 15 quid. And I got two. I got the Princess Leia one. I got this one, and then there's an Imperial one, but he hasn't done that. But the guy who did the fobs for me also did. So you get a little stand and thermal detonator. So
now that I want, because I have looked at those on Etsy.
Yeah, there's no sound. There's no sound on it, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And again, I think I paid
nice.
25, 30 quid.
See, now that would go nice with
Leia Bouche.
Yeah, I've got a Leia Bouche statue. That would look nice with that.
Well, mine's with me Mando, but I'm going to move it. When I've got Leia up, I'm going to move it. I
haven't been buying any Hot Toys figures, but I when I went down to the Star Wars shop, the bunker.
Yeah.
I mentioned to him that I was looking for a Shore Trooper to go with my Shore Trooper helmet, and he managed to get one in store, and he let me know did I still want it. So I said yes. It was a Hot Toys one, and now I can't stop myself from buying Hot Toys figures now. I bought a couple. I bought two for the price of one from. It's a place over in China, but they're cheap. Obviously, you have to pay for the postage, import, and that. Yeah. So I've been getting a few from there. I bought a couple off eBay. I know they are a bit pricey, but what I like to do is display them with my helmet. So I've got the helmet, and then I've got the Shore Trooper figure. And if I can get a few more bits and bobs to go with them, like what you've been showing us, that would be good.
Yeah, I've tried to not go down the Hot Toys route. I bought the Grogu in the satchel, so I bought that, and I did a video on it, and its head fell off.
I did see the video.
I've only just got my replacement.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And 2 days after it landed, Hot Toys announced they were doing another one for the Mando and Grogu movie.
Wow.
So I ordered it, and then I was sat there, and I was sat there, and I was thinking, why have I ordered another? I've got one. The only difference is it comes with a macaron or macaroon, or whatever you want to say it. It comes with his shield on the front, and it comes with something else. But I could get those 3D printed from the guy who's done all this for me. This guy has already said he'll do them for me. So I cancelled it. And the morning I cancelled it, that evening, Hasbro announced the animatronic Grogu. So I took it as a sign. I thought, well, I've literally just cancelled that because I don't need another Grogu, but I'm now going to have to buy another Grogu.
This and in
animatronic.
I can't say it. Yeah, thank you. That looks really, really good because it's supposed to follow your movements as well, isn't it? You know,
it interacts with the so there's the blue macaroon. It interacts with that. It interacts with you saying certain phrases.
Because what I plan on doing with we'll see if it will work. Because obviously with my cosplay, I'm the Remnant Scout Trooper, so I've got obviously the Grogu bag, and I've got a toy Grogu in there. But if I have this in there, that would make a whole lot of difference to the cosplay. It would be awesome because the kids then would be able to. It would be actually move. So
Yeah. Where did you get your bag from?
I sourced the bag from a guy. Now, where was it? Was it on Etsy or Facebook or somewhere? I'll try and find out where I sourced it from with the guy. And I'd done the bags myself. So he had like a new bag and a couple of older bags. So I went with the older ones. It's got a little bit of a hole in the back, but
Frame,
it
yeah.
looked like the warm one. And then I made the rag bar with it, which I've still got some aluminium left on that. And then I just bought some light switches that you go on there. Oh, in fact, have you seen the bag?
No,
Let me.
not yours. The only reason I'm asking is I've got, like I've
Yeah.
just said, I've got the Mando, the Grogu with the bag. But if I can
Okay.
get a bag, I'm tempted to sell my Hot Toys Grogu.
So that's the Grogu
Yeah, I've
that I
got
have
that
in the
one.
bag, and this is the bag.
See, if I can get that bag, or a bag like that, I will sell my Grogu that I've got with the bag.
Because that's the actual, not the actual strap that they use, but that's the same type as they used. And like I say, I made that myself. Bought those and made it, and I don't think I've done a bad job really, but it makes a hell of a lot of difference. But I'll find out where I got it from.
Because that Grogu I've got, they're selling on eBay for like 450, 500 quid. So if I could sell it, yeah. So if I can sell it,
you'd first get your money back for what you paid for this one, then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking, because I don't need them both. Because if I'd have known Hasbro were bringing this out, I wouldn't have ordered it.
No.
Yeah, looks like
Doug's gonna
musset bag.
Yeah, I think it's the a British Army bag, and then that as well. But what I did do, I bought. So when you get the bag, these here, the little rivet bits.
Yeah,
I've got a load of those. So I had to drill a hole just a little bit bigger to put in there, and then you just screw it in, and it holds it really well. But it works a treat. It works a treat. You know, because you want to look the part, don't you? And I mean, that in your to have in your because you're putting down the corner there, wouldn't you? I see. Pointing at your screen, you can't see where I'm pointing. Yeah, that would look nice with a little Grogu there.
I tell you, I think I said this on last week's stream, but I could be wrong. I've just ordered 3D printed Anzellan door from the third series of The Mandalorian, because I've just bought. I already had Babu Frick, but I've just ordered the new one from Disney, the little Anzillion. So my idea is I'm going to put it on my wall where my skirting is at the bottom. I'm going to have the door. I've got. I go on the website that I registered for as a creator. So I have access to Disney's high-res images. And it's all stills from the movies and the series and stuff like that. Because you can just register with Disney for it, and then you can use the images high res without getting any copyright. So where was I going with that? So I'm going to take an image of the movie from inside the door and put it behind the door, so it looks like you're looking in the room, and have the two little Anzillions stood outside the door with the little torches.
I have to take my hat off. You do come up with some cracking ideas, you know.
Just little visual things. I just thought, well, they're sat on a shelf up there, and I thought they might as well be on the floor, so when people come in and they'll go, "What the? Oh, that's cool." 1940 gas mask bag. Yeah, I still need to buy a replica M1 helmet, and I know someone who's she's a dressmaker. So what are they, seamstress? Can't think what they're called. And I've got the pattern for the Rogue One cover that goes over the M1 helmet.
Okay.
I've got the pattern for making that. And I've looked online and people want like 140, 150, 60 quid just for the cover that goes at the top. And she said to me, she's looked at it and she said, if I get the material, she'll do it me for like 25 quid.
That's nothing, is it?
So I need to do that, and then I'll just buy. It doesn't have to be a metal M1. You can get them plastic, like hard plastic versions of the helmet. I'll just get one of them because, like I said, it's going to sit on the shelf, innit?
Well, I'm hoping that I should be getting my new HasLab vehicle anytime soon, because it should be out, coming down this summer. I'm sure they said it was, but I've just run out of room where to store it all now. I mean, this Razor Crest I've got, that's going to stay in the box for now till I decide where I'm going to put it.
Yeah, it's it gets expensive getting all this stuff. I mean, my wife come out of the kitchen today. Oh no, she'd been out and she walked in the house today, and all these Disney boxes were there. She was like, "Oh great, more shit." It's like, "Where are you putting that?" I was like, "I don't know," but it's like I see it and I want it. I'm like a magpie when it comes to Star Wars stuff. But I like these little accessories. I love all this sort of stuff. I love the helmets and stuff, but I love all
Little
these
bits, yeah.
little details and stuff like that. And
How did you get on with sourcing? Because I know you mentioned about the wanted posters. How did you get on with that?
oh, can I? I haven't. However, I don't know if this will come up. So don't hate me, but I asked AI, and let me see if I can turn my brightness down, whether that helps.
It made one for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it made
like
that for me. It made that for me. Pod racing. Can you see that?
Yeah.
All in Arabesh. It's basically it's done. They're what I asked it for. It's come up with all them, and I've asked it to do me each one individually.
Which AI are you using?
Well, I went on ChatGTP, and they've got a new. Well, there you go. Comes up.
Next year. Okay.
So when you go into ChatGTP, they've got a new. There you go. It's literally because I ran out of images. It's just done that one for me
Nice.
because I've just gone into it.
I might start doing some of that, looking at that one. Because when I've used the AI before, asked them to create something, it's come up, we can't create this because of copyright or something. We don't have permission to do it. But that wasn't in ChatGPT.
I get that all the time.
As soon as you mention Star Wars, it's like, no, not going to do it.
I just put what was the prompt I put? So the prompt I put was, okay, I'm looking for some posters that you would see in a Star Wars universe. These posters should be seen on the walls of of Tatooine and be either wanted posters, promotional posters for restaurants, bars, live events like pod racing. I want these posters to look authentic with Arabic text and in universe.
Ah,
And that's what you come up with.
that's pretty handy, that, isn't it?
There you go. It's just it's downloading them again now while I'm on.
See, now I like that.
So my idea is to send these
To be printed.
to be printed. Yeah. But it only lets me do like 3 or 4 images a day because it's a free. So I've done
Okay,
2
yeah.
there. I'll see what it does with this one. So that's the only one I've found really. I've looked online and I've tried to speak to people, and they either want silly money. Doug's just seen the guy who played him off Gerard in Return of the Jedi.
Oh
Passed
no.
away. R.I.P. Oh no way. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah,
Sure.
that's a bit of a dampener.
So at least he was.
Sadly though, we're at that age now where a lot of people we grew up watching and stuff like that are passing away,
Yeah.
which is quite sad.
I quite like enjoying doing the cosplay because for me it actually puts me in that environment of what I love, to do. And on Star Wars Day, I was up at Hertfordshire Zoo because
It's like water, moisture farmers.
that's quite awesome. I'm gonna have to do
Don't know
some
how
of
many
those.
other ones it's gonna. Don't know how many others. How many I said there was? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's done 1, 2. So it'll be the last one. This one. Yeah, it's. Sorry, mate. What were you saying?
I was just saying that
The
it's-
cosplay.
yeah, the cosplay just puts you in the Star Wars era, and you just turn yourself into that character, and it's amazing the people you meet while doing it, which is good, and you meet some good friends, but you can also meet some good contacts as well with certain things.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a costume. I think I'm gonna go like a scoundrel or a Mandalorian style. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm going away in August. I'm going on holiday in August, so I want to. Not only do I want to, but I need to lose weight for health reasons as well. I want to watch my kids get married and see my grandkids and stuff like that. So, and then with everything that happened with my wife, it kind of gives you a bit of a kick up the arse, doesn't it? And as it stands, I've not lost weight, but I've lost inches. So that's a good start. And I've said to myself, when I get to a point where I've got a weight I want to get to, Doug's just put, you can meet some real arseholes too. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, there's always the one that takes it over the top serious things like that's not accurate, that's nothing, you shouldn't have been given 5 first. But I've said I'm going to treat myself to something or I'm going to like build my own armor and stuff like that.
Well, I've bought myself a 3D printer, but
Nice.
I haven't got it set up yet. Don't know when I'm going to get it set up. And I'm looking at doing a Jango Fett
Nice.
outfit, and I went online because you can buy the files, and I went on to I'm a member of a Jango Fett group on Facebook, and someone put me in touch with this guy who might have the files, and when I spoke to him, he just sent me the files free of charge. So I've got all the whole Jango Fett armor files now that
Yeah,
I can
I've
get
got
printed
some.
out.
So Jedi Workshop, chap called Ash. He's absolutely brilliant. If you don't follow him, follow him. It's Jedi Workshop. So he used to make all the kits and sell them, but now he just does the files because he just hasn't got the time to do all the kits. And he did a promotion last year because he was short of cash, and he was like, "I need to generate." So for one weekend, Friday to Monday, it was a bank holiday weekend. He said you can buy every file that I've ever done. I think it was about 60 quid.
Wow, bloody
And
hell!
it's all the helmets. I've just done the Darth Revan. So I've just printed all that out to do. But it came with a license to sell them as well.
Oh, awesome!
So I could print them and sell them if I wanted, or raw prints or finished helmets.
Yeah,
But he's got, I think it's Bo-Katan and Sabine Wren's full armor and stuff. I'm so tempted to do it for my daughter and do a little.
why not
Sabine
do it?
Wren. So Doug's put, we call them stitch counters and rivet counters, or rivet counters. The ones who criticise. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen videos before. There's a guy I follow on YouTube. I can't think of his name at the moment, and I think he's an Aussie guy actually, and he's in the 501st, and he's like sort of explaining the hoops you have to jump through, and
They are so particular, like down to every minor detail. It's got to be so many inches from this and from that.
yeah, you have to send
It's
like
amazing.
1 million photographs as well, though, don't you?
Mm.
But I know there's 501st, but there's also, what's the Bounty Hunters one? I can't think what is it the Bounty Hunters Guild or something like that? I can't think what they're called. Yeah, I can't think what they're called. I can't think what they're called. I was trying to have a look then, but I can't see. Yeah, no, so I fancy doing one because my kids do it. My kids will dress up. My daughter's got it's probably too small for her now. Ahsoka, so she's got the Mando Mercs. That's it. That's it. Mando Mercs. Yeah, so my daughter's got that. They've both got Jedi outfits. My little boy dresses up as Obi-Wan. Although all his bedroom's going to be Darth Vader because he's got Darth Vader's outfit.
Well, he's got his head screwed on right, isn't he?
He is very dark side. My lad is very much into the dark side. He's he'll stand there and he'll do that, and then he'll go, "Choke, Daddy," and have to be like, he's going, "Now die."
How are you getting on with your Aniobi lightsaber swing?
Well, that was going to be last week's video, and then it was going to be this week's video. But my daughter's just had chicken pox, so we had to. She couldn't do it. I couldn't let her be touching the lightsabers, and then my little boy touch it, and then him catch it. So she's just recovering now. She started back at school this week, and she's not contagious now, but she's still itchy and a bit like she fell asleep on the sofa before, and then I woke her up just before I came live, and she said, "Can I just lie on the sofa, Daddy, and watch the stream?" So I was like, "Yeah, I mean she'll be asleep now, so it's fine." I'll have to go and wake her up when I'm done. So she's not herself. She's not 100%. So I've said to her, as soon as she feels better, we'll start it. So we'll probably start doing it Monday. And I said to her, I promised her I wouldn't do it until she was better. Yeah, so couldn't make it up. I did the video, put it out, and about 2 days later, she got chicken pox. I was like, great timing, sweetheart, great timing. My little boys, I'll do it. like, no, you're not doing it.
No.
He wants to do the gauntlets video. When we review the gauntlets, he wants to do that video with me.
Okay, that'd be cool. I'm still debating whether to get them.
The thing is,
they look really nice. Actually, now seeing them,
they're very weighty.
are they?
Yeah, there's a lot of weight in them. I would say get them. You can always send them back free. It's free returns with Disney.
Cheers, Doug. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, no worries, Doug. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate it. And I'll contact you, mate, about the restraining bolt. I'll send you pictures of what they got and decide whether you want to do it yourself or I'll do it for you. Let me know. I will with you as well, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
What was I saying then?
Gauntlets.
Yeah, so the gauntlets, I would say, personally, if you got, I don't think they'll sell out. So, no worries, Doug. I don't think they'll sell out, but it's one of those things, isn't it, where you leave it,
And then they go.
and then they'll go, and I don't think they'll get them back. I think they're worth it as part of your display. And like I say, I bought all this stuff with the thinking in my head is I can always send it back if I don't want it. Like I've bought the Temple Guard mask, and I've got, where am I? This hand.
Because they're out of stock now, isn't they? Temple mask.
Yeah. So I've got that one, which is a Temu one. And I was a bit reluctant because it was $75 and it's £85 here. So we've actually been charged more. Because I thought, oh, 75 quid, I'll get that. And then it was a tenner more, and I was like, oh, I don't want to get it. And then it comes with quite a nice stand. So I thought, I'll get it. And then I bought the hilt to go with it. And I spoke to Disney and I said, does it come with a connector? And they were like, no. And I said, will you be selling a connector? And they went, no.
No.
And then Paul, he's in the US at the moment, he was doing a tour on Monday and someone had 2 of them connected. So I messaged him and I said, can you go back and have a look and ask what that is? And in the US, they've brought out, it's about that long, 6 inches or so, 7 inches, and it's looks like it's leather wrapped, and it's a connector for doing the new ones.
Oh.
And they've said they won't be bringing them over here. So I said to him, how much is it? And it was $40 plus VAT, plus the tax. So I just sent him 40 quid.
So
straight away. I PayPal'd him £40 and said, if you've got room, get me one. So he's got me one. He's bringing me one of them home.
Nice.
So I've just got to wait for the hilt to come back in stock. If it doesn't, I'm screwed. But
why is it that we don't get them? I just don't understand it.
This is what I said to them. This is what I was saying to them. It makes no sense at all. And do you know what? I was surprised that they reached out. So I don't know whether it was because I complained online or whether, because I emailed the head of merchandise for Europe. So I emailed her, and I wasn't rude. I just explained that I wasn't happy and why I wasn't happy, and it made no sense. And then I got an email saying, we'd like to have a phone call with you. These are the days we can do. Can you let me know when you're free? So I said, yeah, ring me Friday after 12. So they rang me Friday about 2 o'clock. I spent 40 minutes on the phone to him, and they were brilliant, to be fair. They were really, really good. Full of shit, but they were. They were.
At least they got back to you, though, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah, and she did say to me, she said, I got the impression the call was being listened to. because she kept pausing, she kept going, "Excuse me," and then pausing, and I think someone was feeding her stuff to say, and she said, "Look, I promise you, this is getting fed back. Everything you say is getting fed back to head office in Europe, and they'll be sending it to the US to sort of say this is the concerns, this is
Yeah.
because I just don't get why they can't just put everything as coming soon, pre-order.
Well, the mouse droid, that still is sold out. And email us for when we got it back in stock, which I did do ages ago.
Do you know what I think is going to happen with that?
Go on.
So I think the Mando movie comes out on the 22nd. I think at some point
They'll be bringing one of the cheaper ones out.
Yeah, next month, maybe the month after, maybe towards the end of the year, you're going to get the Snow Mouse Droid, on the big 4x4 wheels. That's in the new movie.
Yeah.
They've already got the frame. They've already got a working model of it in the normal mouse droid. All they have to do is paint it white and put it on 4x4 wheels.
I was gutted when that
And
sold
like a
out.
dick, I'll buy one.
Oh yeah, well I will. Like I say, I'll keep looking for that one to come back in stock, but it hasn't done.
To be fair, it's not on the US website though. Either.
Isn't it?
No.
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 You wouldn't be selling your one by any chance, would you?
Do you know what? I nearly bought two. I nearly bought two of them because I thought I'll keep one on display. Listen to my song.
What?
That's got to be spam on it.
Said pie, please.
Yeah, I'll see if they spam. If they spam, I'll block them. I nearly bought two, and I was gonna keep one on display and then one that we could bomb up and down the street. But
well,
go on, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say when I met some droid builders when I went to one of these Comic Cons. No, I wasn't dressed up just as a spectator and all that. And one of these droid builders showed me. He said basically it's just a remote control.
Yeah, RV.
Yeah. Taking the body off and you just build a normal body on it. One of those bodies on.
Yeah, it's supposed to be quite easy to build, but I think if they do the snow version from the movie, which I think they'd be stupid if they don't, I'm going to get two.
Yeah, what do you reckon? They'd probably be about 150.
No, that was £100. I don't think they'll charge any more. I think they just, because all they're going to do is put bigger wheels on it and paint it white.
Yes, because it's got to go through the snow, isn't it? So it's got a bit more rugged.
If you look at the one from the movie, if you look at the one in the movie, the Snow Mouse Droid, it's literally the only difference is it's white, and slightly weathered, and it's on four big, chunky 4x4. It's raised.
Yeah,
that's the only difference. And I just
they'd be silly not to bring it out, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. It'll sell because people like you missed out last time. So people will buy it.
I don't understand why they look and said, wow, this is sold out really good. Let's get some more made and we'll get some more out. More money for them. Why can't they do that? I just don't understand. It's like, we've done a load, that's it. We're not going to bother anymore.
They've got them in the parks.
We can't get there though, can we?
I know they've got them in the parks because Paul's been doing videos and I've seen them piled up.
I wonder if I've actually got a friend of mine who's actually going over at the end of this month. Do you know what? I may just email him because he's another cosplayer. He actually plays Chewie. And I said, "Oh, if you're going over there, I might be interested in something." So they said, email them and let them know what I'm after if it's out there. So, and then now you've told me that you've seen the droids out there, I'll probably ask them to bring me one of those back.
What we need, I mean, I'm not, look, controversial. Paul, as an example, buys a lot of stuff through smugglers. So much so, he paid in advance for someone to go and get him some stuff and drop it at his hotel when he got there.
Really? Wow.
But to me, and I said to him, and he won't mind me saying this, I said to him, but you've paid 20% more doing that. Why not just get it when you were there?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, yeah, but if it's sold out. And it's like, when does anything sell out in the park?
And they've always got them things in stock, haven't they?
But what we need is someone in the States who isn't interested in making an absolute fortune out of someone. And the easiest thing to be would be to order a load of stuff, get it shipped over, and just split the postage.
Yeah.
And then give them something I don't mind paying someone. So for me, a smuggler will go in, use their annual pass, get 20% off, but then charge you 20% more than retail. So they're making 40%.
And you're paying over the odds, aren't you?
Yeah. If it was me, I'd just go in and I'd say, right, I'm using my annual pass. I'd save the 20% on anything I purchase. Because I used to have annual passes for Disney Paris, so I know how it works. So you get 20% off all merch, no matter what it is. And I would say, right, Imperial, I wouldn't with you, whatever I paid for it, I'd pay for it. But as an example, you say, oh, can you get me this mouse droid? It's 100 quid. And I go and get it for 80 quid. Yeah? And I'd say to you, it's 100 quid plus your postage. So I make 20 quid.
Yeah.
I don't need to make 40 quid on a £100 item, but that's just me and how I was brought up. Like I've got season tickets to the football, and when I can't go, I sell them. Like I was offered 500 quid for one of my tickets.
Really?
Arsenal.
Wow.
A couple of weeks ago, City played Arsenal. I'm a Man City fan. Unsubscribe, whatever. So I've got season tickets for City. I've had them since I was 5 and I'm 48. And someone offered me 500 quid for my ticket. I've got 2 tickets for 500 quid a ticket for me City Arsenal match tickets. And I could have made £1,000 and that would have paid me season tickets for both of us for next year. But I didn't. I sold them to a blue for face value.
Wow.
That's just how I am.
Yeah.
I'd rather a City fan go and enjoy it who can't normally get tickets than, like, my sister's we played at home today and it was my nephew's birthday the other day. My sister went, can I buy your tickets off you? I was like, don't be daft, just have them. So she's had my tickets today and took my nephew and he's had the time of his life. He's only 11.
It's like what I was mentioning earlier about these people that buy up all these new
helmets,
Star Wars,
props,
yeah, and take bits out of them to sell them all separately. I had a bit of a rant at one guy on eBay. So it was to do with their Mos Eisley Cantina. So his description was new, no figures. So I emailed him, or I sent him a message saying, why has this got no figures? How can it be new if it's got no figures? And he says, well, it is new. And I said, well, where are the figures? What have you done with the figures? And he wouldn't answer me. I know what you've done with the figures. You take them out and you sell them. And, you know, for collectors like me and you, you know, it just spoils it all, you know, what people do it. I mean, they're not collectors. They just buy it to make a profit.
Well, we didn't mention, it was touched on earlier. So, Star Wars Celebration. Did you see the debacle with the tickets for that?
I didn't know.
Okay. So the tickets went live. In the first 4 minutes, they sold every VIP weekend ticket.
No way.
In the first 20 minutes, or not even that, I think it was 7 to 16 minutes, they sold all weekend passes. So you could buy them at a discount for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They'd gone. People were then waiting 3, 4, 5 hours, getting to the front of the queue and getting told it's sold out. Now, it's sold out in, I think it was 3 hours, 4 hours. And the reason it's sold out is because they were letting people buy 20 tickets.
20?
20 tickets. They're currently on eBay for $3,500.
You're joking. Idiots will pay the money, though, wouldn't they? People will pay the money for that.
Because I watched a video today and it was, do not buy a ticket because these people, if people don't buy them, a week before the event, they're going to panic that they've got all these tickets they can't get rid of. And it said every year people do it, and like days before the event, they sell them for less than they paid for them just to get rid of them.
Wow.
So this video was saying, do not buy the tickets.
But why are they letting them? Why did they let them buy 20 odd tickets? That's madness.
I mean, I watched a video this morning and someone said, oh, they should have made it 10. Why do you need 10?
Yeah, to sell. That's the only reason, isn't it?
That is the only reason. You know, most people are going with 5. If they say 5, you can have 5 tickets. I get that. You know, for example, if I was doing it, I didn't try, but there'd be me, my wife, my 2 little uns, and my eldest. That's 5 of us.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, I get that. But 20 tickets, because all they've done, they've just gone out to ticket outs, or scalpers as they call them in the US.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know why. I don't know why why they let them sell 20 tickets per person. Because there was 2. Do you watch Star Wars Sith?
No.
American guy. He's in Orlando.
No.
So he's quite pally. There's an Aussie girl. I can't think what her channel's called, and they're quite pally. They have a podcast together. And they were both live trying to get tickets, and she couldn't get any. He was further in the queue than her, and it was saying like her wait was like 4 hours, and his wait was like half an hour. So he bought her tickets for her, and she just sent him the money. Now I get it in those instances, but if that doesn't need to be a thing.
No.
You don't need to be selling 20 tickets to someone, because the only way that's happening is if, like you say, someone's selling them for a profit and they're going for like $3,500 a ticket. No,
I wouldn't pay that much.
no, I wouldn't.
Not at all. That's just ridiculous amounts of money.
But it's like I tried to get Oasis tickets for Manchester Heaton Park. I mean, I'm lucky. I've seen Oasis. I'm a Manc, so it's a staple in Manchester. I tried to get tickets for that, and they were like, I think it was 120 quid for the tickets, which is ridiculous, I think, for a ticket. But me and my lad were going, and my sister and my brother-in-law. So I was trying to get tickets. He was. By the time we got to the front of the queue, they jumped up to 450 quid a ticket. And I was
joking.
like, dynamic pricing. Yeah, that was on Ticketmaster. And supply and demand. I was like, no, forget that. I don't want to see him that much.
No, that is ridiculous.
But yeah, but Disney, the celebration tickets, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I didn't try. I was going to go, but to be honest with you, I'm a bit put off going over there at the moment with everything that's going on. So, yeah, I didn't. I think if I remember rightly, I think the next one's Europe again.
So whereabouts?
Because
we know
they haven't announced yet. But I think it goes Europe, America. Sorry, something in my throat. I think it normally goes America, Europe, Asia, and then rotates again. So the next one, in theory, should be Europe. So it was London last time. So I won't be surprised if it's somewhere like Paris or Munich or something like that.
Yeah, Paris is obviously easier for us to get to Paris, isn't it?
Paris would make sense.
Because you've got the Disney over there.
Because you've got Disney there.
Yeah.
You know, like this one's in Anaheim, is in LA. You've got Anaheim up the road. You know, you're an hour from Disney. Then you've got, last one was Japan, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
And then they had London before that. But again, you can jump on the train and be in Paris in an hour.
Ideal for us, isn't it?
Yeah, so if it was Paris or somewhere like that, I'd probably stay at Disney and travel in.
Yeah.
And do that. But I don't know. So, what videos have you got planned?
I've got some more hot toys. They'll be coming up soon. I've got a couple in the bank at the moment, so I hopefully get one out next week. I've got to edit it all. I've still got some videos to do on what I've got from the bunker, what I bought from there. So I've just got another helmet. What's the other one I've got? I was going to review these, but I'm not opening these yet. They're too bloody big. Yeah, so at the moment it's going to be some helmets and the figures at the moment, and what I got from the bunker. So I've got those to do. It's just trying to find time to get them done, because it's okay doing the video, but it's the editing that takes so much bloody time.
People don't realise that you can film a video in 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But then it takes you 4 or 5 hours to edit the thing.
I know. Because I do it and I think I've done it, and then when I play back through it, no, bugger, I need to do that. I need to do this. This ain't right, you know. But I'm getting the hang of. Thank you very much for your tip on buying that DaVinci Resolve. That's such brilliant. a good product. Although I did miss the last 3 well, it wasn't an update. It was something to do with arrows or something that you could add that come through on one of my emails.
You should still be able to download it.
I might have to have a look through that.
If you go on to Blackmagic's website, there's downloads.
Okay, I'll have a look. I've just bought, actually.
Yep.
I've just bought so to do some of my videos. I'm going to start doing what you've done with the Lego and that. Yeah, that you look down.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to do that with some of my Hot Toys ones. So I've bought this, got it off Amazon. It's an arm that goes over, so you can look right down at the top. You just clamp it onto the table or wherever you're doing it to have a look. So I'm going to do that, give that a try in my next video. Because I was having issues with my focusing on my camera,
Right.
and I realised that I had it in. So the focus, I had it in this multi mode. So basically, it was trying to find all different stuff to focus on all at one time instead of just focusing on one area. So now I've changed that. It should be a lot better because one of my Hot Toys ones that I've done, it was focusing in and out, and it was really terrible. So I'm gonna redo it again on that one. But yeah, I've got some bits. Oh, I am going to be doing a video on my armor that I wear. So I'm going to do one on.
I was going to say you should do a video on that.
Yeah, I'm going to do it how I fitted the what my helmet looks like and how I've got it, what I fitted in there, and yeah, how I get it set up, how I use it. Which I've just changed it now. Now I've got my new unit. I've changed it now to go into the helmet. So yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit on that.
I've just sent you on Instagram a link. It's 7 links down on the left of the page is the update.
Right. Let's have a look.
Or if the link doesn't work, just copy and paste that into
So
it.
where is it? Where are we looking at? 7
So
links
you on the
down.
page?
Yeah.
So if you go, I think it was 7 down on the left hand side. It will say DaVinci Resolve 21 beta.
I think I've downloaded, or have I downloaded the beta 1 or the 2? I think I might have downloaded that one. I'll double check on that.
That's the latest download.
Is that the latest one?
Yeah. So the arrows and stuff will be in your FX tab.
Right, I'll have a look. I'll have a little look. I'm still getting used to. Thanks for that link. I'm still getting used to everything. I mean, there's so much on there. It's amazing. But obviously, I watch your videos and that. And it gives me, oh, that's a good effect. Which, like I said, I did steal that end.
The outro
page, the outro, because I just thought that was when I saw your one. I thought, wow, do you know what? That's really good. I really like that one.
Yeah, I didn't make it, so you're not stealing it.
No, I know, but it's I don't want to be copying sort of like, oh, this is what you're doing, and I'm going to do the same. I just liked it, and I thought, well, yeah, I could probably fit that in with what I'm doing because it fits everything in there quite nicely. How you've done it.
I'm going to start doing while the weather's getting nicer again. So I'm going to do. I've got. So you've probably got a box that you like a big box that you keep all your cosplay stuff in.
Yeah.
So I've got one of those big boxes. It's like I'm doing that only because if I do that, you can't see my hands. So I've got a box. It must be 2 foot long, 18 inches wide, 2 foot tall, and it is just full to the brim. I mean, I had to sit on the lid to close it of 3D prints that need doing. So there's blasters, there's helmets, there's things like, so you watched Andor, the hammers that the guy uses to ring the thing.
Oh, on the bell, yeah.
Yeah, I've got those. I've got the armorer's tongs and hammer from Mandalorian. I've got all that stuff that needs doing. So I've decided that box won't fit in this room as it is. But I want to do an armory on the wall. It's like I've got my hilts over there. on the wall. I want to do all like an armory on the back wall here.
That's quite a good idea.
Blasters. I've got Boba Fett's blaster. I've got the pistols. I've got what's she called? Fennec Shan's massive
Oh,
rifle.
wow.
Her big long rifle. I've got that. That's all glued together, and it needs sanding and painting. So I'm going to start doing some build videos.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
I've got some more blaster transformations. I've got a bag of blasters. The one I'm looking forward to, I've got two, which is the Rebel blaster, what the Rebels use, and was it what's his name? The droid. Count Dooku.
Oh, God, how bad are we?
Yeah.
General Grievous.
General Grievous, thank you. I've got his droid, which all lights up and fires, so I'm really looking forward to doing that one. But I have, which you just touched on something there. So that I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with that yet. I might. You know what I was thinking? I might make that into the trooper from Ahsoka.
Do you watch Paul's Collectibles?
That's where I got the idea from, what he done, and I quite like that.
He's just done that, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought to myself, you know what, that might be a nice one to do. But that wasn't what I was going to say. You just hit upon what you was going to do, and I got somebody to print me out. I'll just get one bit out. The DLT 19X to go with my Scout Trooper outfit. So
Nice.
that's just one of it. So I've got to put all this together yet. And like I say, I was waiting for the summer to do it because I'm going to have to put a bar through the centre of it to strengthen it up. But what I'm struggling at the moment is obviously for transportation, you have to break it apart. And I'm trying to figure out how I can do it where I can break it apart without obviously breaking it and then just clip it on back easy. That's a bit I'm trying to rack my brains with at the moment. Magnets. Magnets.
So if you get like, I've just bought for a helmet, you'd probably need bigger magnets than this, but mine are 8 milli long, 4 milli wide, neodymium magnets, however you say it, and they're like strong, they're really strong. So I can shake the mask and they don't come off. The front, it's Revan's helmet, so it clips together so you can put it on.
Yeah.
So you put the front piece, the back piece over you at the back of your head, and it's that tight. It just sits there, and then you get the front and go.
So
you could still have a bar.
Yeah.
That goes into that bit, and then doesn't go all the way through, but into the second bit. So you just have a little bit that connects, and then you just drill 4 milli holes in each side and just stick
glue the magnets in. And then, do you know what? I never even thought of magnets. I was thinking of like putting a screw in, but I thought, well, if I do that and keep unscrewing and screwing, it's going to wear out.
Yeah, it'll shred the thing. But 3D prints, you just get a drill bit or no, magnets. Yeah, just use magnets.
Magnets.
You'll see on my Revan helmet when I do that, sort of what I mean. Yeah, so like tomorrow, I haven't had a chance to film a video this week, and I normally sort of panic. But I said to my wife before, I said, I've got this Palpatine Kane. So I've glued it together, but it's still the raw print. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video, film myself tomorrow. I've literally got to fill the hole, fill where the joins are.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit of wood putty or wood filler. Let it all dry. That'll be dry in an hour. Give the whole thing a sand. Couple of coats of filler primer. So a coat of that, let it dry. Coat of that, let it dry. If I can still see layer lines, I'll do another coat. And then just finishing it with black gloss, because he has a black gloss cane.
He does, doesn't he?
And I'm just going to do that as a sort of 10-minute video, or less than 10-minute video of a build. But I'm going to try and do it where it's mostly filming, so I'm not stood back there. It's mostly filming and a voice over it. But I've got a few ideas for like B-roll, how I want to do it, and if it works, it should look good. If it doesn't, it'll look a load of shite. But
I'll be intrigued to have a look at that then.
But I just thought we could do it more like a storytelling session, a bit like Eminem Props does hers.
Not seen her.
Have you not seen her?
No.
You've got to follow Eminem Props.
Do you know what? Let me have a look on. I'll see if I can do that now.
She is phenomenal.
Eminem, yeah.
M.M.Props.
Is she UK based or not?
No, US.
Oh, okay. Wow. So she's standing in with where the droids are. Yeah,
possibly. I can't think what.
Yeah. Subscribe, right? I'll check her out.
She's
check
done.
her channel out.
Yeah, she's done. What's she done? She's done like a life-size K2SO. She's done battle droids. But her like painting techniques and weathering techniques, she's phenomenal. She's really, really good.
I might be able to get some tips from her.
I've learned loads.
Really?
Of it, you know. Yeah. I've learnt loads in theory.
Well, it's always
putting it into practice is a different kettle
of fish.
Yeah,
I've said on some of my when I started doing the transformations and that into props, it's very nervous the first time you do it, you know. But now it's sort of like, and I'm still doing different techniques. I have a look at other people on, see what their techniques are like. And I'm that confident now. I'm quite pleased with how a lot of things. Well, you know, you've got one of my props there anyway.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Sorry,
I got distracted then. I think the police were about to raid someone's house. There's 2 police cars come on quietly.
Really?
On the estate. I think someone's about to get the door kicked in. They've not stopped outside mine, so that's a bonus. I thought this time of night, what are these cars? And then I realised they were police cars. I live on a really like little quiet estate, like a new build estate. So
it's very rare you see a police car come up.
Yeah. What was I going to say to you then? I can't remember what I was going to say then. God, my mind's not with it tonight.
I was just saying, it's getting the confidence to do it, isn't it? You know.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, yeah. So I was saying this last week. So on last week's live, I had a Zombie on from who's in Australia.
Yeah.
And it was really good. The stuff he was showing us that he's done and he's made, and he was really good at giving tips. And I said to him, that's the thing for me. It's the doing it and sort of being scared of cocking it up. But then I think I did my Tusken Raider helmet.
That's really good. You've done a
and I love that
job
thing.
on that.
I'm really, really pleased. I mean, yes, I can pick fault with it and I can pick flaws of it. And if I was to do it again, which I will do at some point, if I could do it again, there's things I'd change. But I pick it up and I still look at it and I think, I built that. That's really, really cool. I'm really happy with that.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it? And you know, it's an achievement you've made, but it's just the fact that you start with something that not really inspiring, is it? To something that anybody could be proud to have in their collection. You know, like you say, it's something you feel that you've done, you've spent the time, and it doesn't take that long, does it? Well, obviously, depending on what project you do.
Well, that's what I mean. I've got loads of little projects that I could do, like the restraining bolts, for example, Palpatine's cane. So I glued it all together yesterday, and if I don't do it, it's just going to sit there as a raw print in the garage, and it should be like I've got the Shirut Nway's lightsaber, not lightsaber, his staff there.
Stick, yeah, stuff, yeah.
From Rogue One, and I've got Yoda's 2 canes, and someone I know's just done the Imperial Guard staff, and he's just sent me the STL files for that free of charge.
Oh, the pike.
Yeah, so he sent me that.
I'd be interested in that if ever you're going to print one out.
Yeah, I'll so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so that'll be interesting because I went through a thing where I was like, I want all the canes in Star Wars.
I'm just trying to think who else has got a cane.
Well, I completely forgot about Palpatine, and it was you. It was you, and what about Palpatine? It's like, you know, I never think about that. So I've got Palpatines, and it's bigger than I realised. But it's chunky. It looks cool. Looks cool. It's going to look really good. Well, I thought out somewhere else then.
I thought I sent him an email, but whether he didn't get it or not, I don't know. Or it got sent back.
It was only I was talking to him today, because he's just he sent me a price today to print out the Anzelian door and the little torches that they hold. I just got a message off him, and I just said, "Oh, did he hear off you?" And he's like, "No, not heard." And I said to him that I'd give you his website to email, but it might be in a spam folder or something like that.
I think that's what happened when I went on his website and I sent it. It for some reason it said it couldn't send it.
You did tell me. You did tell me, and I told him. And I think I said I'd connect you both, and I haven't. So that's my fault.
Well, you've had some family issues, so that's acceptable.
So always issues in my family. So yeah, I'll connect you both tomorrow. I'll
that'd be cool.
Tag you both in something, and then you'll both be able to contact each other.
Yeah. What I do, I'll
because he's on Instagram. I think it's just Oaks 3D prints. Can you share someone on Instagram? I think you can, can't you? How do I search? Search. Let me see if I can find him for you. Yeah, I've got him here. How do I share? Need to find out how to share someone. Copy link. See if you get this. Don't know if this will work. There you go. Just sent you a link.
Oh, okay.
It might come through. That's Jack. You just if you message, if it works and you message, you connect with him and you message him, just say, "Oh, Steve, give me Steve at Cantina Rebels has given me They'll know you are.
I've just sent you my address.
Ah, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can get in touch with him tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, see if he can.
No, he's he's a nice bloke. He's done loads for me. Done loads of stuff for me. he helped me with when I designed my hooks for my lightsabers for the
Yes, you did tell me about that.
IKEA thing, and I printed some, and then I had a problem with my printer, and he printed loads, and then he was like, "Oh," I said, make this change. It'll make it a bit stronger. It'll make it better. And he did some testing, and he printed a load for me, and I get the plaques for my helmets, and I designed the holders for them, and for going on with my lightsabers, and he prints them for me. It's cheaper for me to just say print me 20 of them than it is for me to buy the filament.
So
do it.
your plaques, because I get the plaques from the same guy in Ireland.
Something NZ Nerd or something like that.
Yeah. But I'm using the stands that come with them. Have you got? Are you saying you printed your own stands for them?
So I use. I haven't got anything. I can. I've got some without the plaque on them. Would be easier to show you. So I've got some that I designed to go on my pegboard.
Yeah.
And then I just, because he always sends, they're always got. I put double-sided sticky tape on them, stick them on, and then the ones for my helmets, I just use a little plastic thing he sends.
Oh yeah, because that's what I'm using. But I just sort of like stand them up on it. I don't stick them on it. I just stand them up.
Yeah, no, I stick mine on, but they're easy to pull off if I need it. I need to contact him actually because I've got a load more helmets now. I need to.
Yeah,
I need to get them done. What I normally do, because he does buy 3 get 1 free.
Yeah.
So I always order them in 4s. Because one of them's free then.
I've got a few more.
Because I've got some lightsaber hilts without them. I normally order about 8 or 12 at a time.
Yeah, it saves on postage and packing, doesn't it? Just pay 1 postage and packing then.
Well, I always forget, and then I buy more stuff, and it's like, well, I've got 6 things, so I might as well wait till I've got 8, and then I get 2 free. Or like, I know I've got helmets on sort of pre-order. I order them.
Yeah.
So like, I had my Shore Trooper and my Death Trooper. I had them probably 8 months before I had my helmets because I knew I was getting them. And I have the logos put on mine.
Yeah, I've got
if it's Hasbro, I have the Hasbro logo. If it's Black Series, I have Black Series logo.
So I have mine in black, so that's what I've got for mine. Which is the black. I have obviously the Black Series ones. Yeah, with the picture of the helmet on. I know yours are silver, aren't they? But
yeah,
obviously I've got some helmets now that are not Black Series, so I'll just have to have ones without them on. So it'd just be black.
He'll do them for you.
Will he?
He'll do it for you. Because I've got helmets that aren't black. He did me one for my Tusken Raider that I made.
So I would have to email him or just send him a message say I've got this one.
Let me see if I can reach my Tusken Raider one. Hang on, because it's on the floor.
Okay.
I was bent over then, and I thought, oh no, the world can see my arse crack.
No, we couldn't.
And then I realised I was off screen. So that's my Tusken Raider, and it just says
it's custom made.
Custom made. So I always have Star Wars, the episode, what the helmet is, whether it's a mask or a helmet. So it'll say where that says mask. My others will say
helmet.
So like my wedge Antilles.
Okay, yeah.
It
That's
says
nice.
like Black Series Edition, or if it was X-Koza, it'd say X-Koza Edition. And then, like my lightsaber ones, I have the logo of the company that make it. So
Ah,
that's the TXQ.
did you have to send him that, or does he find it himself?
Yeah, I just went online and put high-res image of
Yeah.
TXQ's logo. So like,
Ah,
I've got Theory Sabers, and it's got Theory Sabers logo. The others say Galaxy's Edge, so they have a Galaxy's Edge logo on them. Yeah, and then that's what I was going to show you. So that's the brackets I've made.
and they're to go on the pegboard, aren't
Yeah,
they?
and then I've got some without the hooks on, so it's
Yeah.
just the plate.
Yeah.
And then I've got double-sided tape on, and they're
Yeah.
stuck on my wall because I've got the Mortis Godstone,
Okay.
which I've never done a review of. I should do a review of that. That was by Chapters of Chester. But just looking at this, looking at that, you can't see it there, but it does sit if I
Quite
want it.
nicely. Oh yeah.
So I could do it like that.
You've got the best of both worlds with that, haven't you?
Yeah. And it's the same angle as well. I'm just looking at them there on my desk. It's the same angle. I can't remember what I pay for them, but it's less than a roll of filament.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, so they'd... Go on, mate. Sorry.
I was just looking. Your headphones. These I bought these not so long back, and they're wireless ones. Game changer.
Yeah.
So I was getting fed up with all this bloody wire getting caught, and I actually got up and they bloody came off my bleeding head.
Well, I've got... I don't think I can see it.
Yeah, that's something that...
So I use wired because the studio monitors that I've got, my earphones. So they do a Bluetooth version, but I wanted wired for that reason. I've got some JBL wireless ones that I can use if I want. They're really good, but I use them for music. These you wouldn't really. So these are like proper studio. Sorry, I keep knocking my speaker over. These are proper sort of studio ones. So they're not bassy. So they're like how the sound should be. So when you're using monitor earphones, you're better getting wired. Because I've done it before now with my AirPods in, but yeah, whatever you're comfortable with, mate. To be honest with you, I'm just a bit of a geek when it comes to listening. I love my music, so I'll quite happily put so if I'm cleaning around the house or whatever or stuff like that, I've always got my over-ear JBL wireless on. It's because I'm a geek. Or a knob, as my wife would call me. You're on mute. Yeah, you're on mute. Might be your battery gone.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I don't know why that went off. It's been on. If it goes off, I do have another one.
No, it's all right. Yeah, so it's because I have this mixer. I don't know if I'd buy it again. You know, there's I've got a Stream Deck
Mm.
And you can actually buy an attachment for that now. Because I use an XLR lead for my microphone. Because again, it's better sound. And I could plug that straight into my Stream Deck, so I won't really need this now. But it's got flashy lights, so
I think whatever works for you, really, innit?
yeah.
You know.
I mean, it has sounds in it, but I don't know whether you hear this. Do you hear Tuscan Raider then? Your sound's gone again. There you go.
Yeah, I heard that one. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got all sound. It doesn't always work. Got Chewing the Fed podcast. Like I did that for my podcast and.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, and I did it all for.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
So you just downloaded them onto it, did you?
Yeah, I just downloaded them onto Lightsaber, and then I've got.
It's a trap.
Just it's for like if I'm doing.
Like and subscribe.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Just I can put any sound. There's 8 buttons, so I can have 8 different sounds.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
And then I can do. My kids love this bit because I can make myself. Hang on, where am I?
Echoey.
I can make myself sound like that.
Or I can make myself sound like that.
And everything in between.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome,
my
isn't it?
kids love that.
That is awesome. Have you thought about putting one of those in your video somewhere along the line?
I know, I should do that, shouldn't I? When Paul comes on, I'll go,
Ooh, naughty.
something like that. Yeah, but sometimes, I don't know why, sometimes I press a button and people go, oh yeah, I can hear that. And then other times, people don't hear it. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Am I echoey now to you, or does that sound normal?
No, that's perfectly
Sounds
normal.
all right, yeah. Good. Yeah, because I've got more buttons lit up than I normally have, so I don't know why. But this I can plug 2 mics in and have 2 sets of earphones. And the reason I bought this is because me and my wife were going to start a podcast. It was going to be called we still might. It's called The Parental Element. And it's all about sort of the day-to-day joys of having kids. And it's just going to be moaning about the kids and the stupid things they say and stuff like that. So, yeah, we were talking about doing that before she got ill. So I bought this so we could set up 2 mics and 2 lots of earphones and stuff like that. Yeah, just daft stuff. So that's what I've got. I've got some builds coming up that I'm going to try and do and sort of experiment a little bit with that, as well as the reviews.
I think with me, I'm not lucky enough to have a garage, so I have to wait for the good weather.
I won't for much longer.
Spraying and that. You won't. Is your other half turning it into a studio or something, workplace?
So we're having. So we live in a 4-bed, but we've got my little girl's room, my little boy's room, our room, and then this room. Now, this room's a single room, really. They say you can fit a double bed in it. You can, but you won't be able to open any doors. So you can't get in or out. Because the doors are here. So this is what we've always... this was my drum room before the kids. So I've got drum kits. But it's currently in bits in my attic because I can't put it in here. And then my wife's COVID hit, so people started working from home. So we converted it into an office for my wife. She had half of it, and I've got the other half for all my Star Wars stuff. But no one can stay. So like grandparents can't stay. They can, but they have to stay on a sleeping blow-up bed. And when you're old, you don't want to stay on a blow-up bed.
No.
So they never stay. And they come from Wales, so it's a bit of a trek. So my missus said she wants a bigger office, so we're going to convert the garage. Well, what she wants is she wants to open up all the kitchen and stuff like that. So she's converting the garage. She'll move into that, and then this will be my Star Wars room and YouTube studio. That's the plan.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
That'd be
do
good
all
then.
things like paint the walls to look like Tatooine. So it's all going to be. I'm going to have blaster marks on the walls. I might put some holes in the wall, like little dints in the walls and the plaster, so it looks like there's a blaster mark and all that. And
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a
and then
good idea.
I did toy with the idea of painting the ceiling blue and putting the two suns sort of in the ceiling curls round like that.
Yeah.
So as it curls, I was going to do the suns in the distance and maybe the underside of
Yeah.
Star Destroyers.
You know what? Also, you could put on one of your walls. You could have a Jawa sand crawler.
Yeah, drawn on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have all panels on the wall and like the posters and stuff like that.
That's good.
I'm going to get the posters done and then cut round them so they look jagged, and I'm going to get them done on poster paper so they're like. And I'm going to stick them on the wall. I'm actually going to wallpaper paste them on the wall, and so they look like the part of it. But they might be like just you might see pieces of it through the holes in the shelving.
Okay. Oh, you've got
So
some
they might not
pretty nifty
necessarily be-
ideas there. What you've got?
Yeah, I'm hoping it looks as good as I've got a vision like that. Like the window here, I've got a blind, and then there's a curtain with curtain pole.
Mm.
But we never shut the curtains, so I'm going to get rid of the curtain pole and the curtains.
Yeah.
And then those helmet stands you've got, holders you've got,
Yeah.
I'm going to put them above my window so I can have more helmets there.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just dead space, and then all my Lego ships will go on the windowsill.
Yeah.
And then I'll just keep the blind down. I don't need the blind, and I can project onto the blind. So I'll have a unit here, so I can project onto the blind, so it'll look like.
Nice.
I might project Docking Bay 94 and have the Millennium Falcon in the background and stuff.
That's a good idea. You can get them things, can't you, that show all the Star Wars stuff on the projectors?
I bought a projector at Christmas, or just before Christmas, with the intention of having it project Star Wars stuff inside the Millennium Falcon, inside the Death Star, all that sort of stuff, so I can have it when I'm doing videos. Because you just go on YouTube and find Millennium Falcon cockpit, and you can project.
It's there, isn't it? Yeah.
It's there. And then my little girl asked, could she watch? Oh no, it was my little boy asked, could he watch A New Hope? Or what was it? Might have even been The Phantom Menace. He wanted to watch one of them. And so I plugged it in his room, and he's got like a blue wall. And we projected it, and it worked really well for movies. So all we've ever done is watch movies on it. But it cost me 30 quid off AliExpress.
That's nothing, is it?
Because I thought, well, it doesn't matter how cheap it is, because it's literally just for background. But we've been watching movies on it, and obviously it's a World Cup year, so when the World Cup starts in a month or two, we're going to do some World Cup parties, and I've got a projection screen now, and we're going to have all that in the background while we're outside. I put it outside.
Awesome.
But I might do like movie night with the kids in the summer, and we'll watch Star Wars movies each night and stuff like that.
Outside. Yeah, why not?
But I just got a Fire Stick plugged into the back of it, and I can watch pretty much anything I want.
Anything. And you say this was 30 quid?
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
Wow.
I'll send you a link. It's like £34, £35, something like that.
That's crazy money. AliExpress though is crazy money though, isn't it?
Well, I
It's money
watched
for
a
nothing,
review.
really.
I saw a review. Someone did a review and they were selling it for Star Wars fans, and it's the same projector, and they were wanting 120 quid
Yeah, bloody hell.
for it. And they send you a link to where you can download the videos, but you can do that yourself. There's videos all anyway. And then I got the projector, and the idea was, or I searched I noticed on it what the model of the projector was, or someone commented like, oh, it's this projector, it's that projector. So I went and Googled it, and it come up on AliExpress, and you could buy it from the factory off AliExpress. It's a known projector. I can't think what it's called off the top of my head.
It's not a quite a small one, is it?
It's about that big. It's round. I'll tell you what it is. I'll get it up on AliExpress
because I'm sure I watched on YouTube this guy that he's got a little mini camper van he goes out in, and he had one of these projector things.
It's the same size, but the one he uses is quite expensive. Let me go into my account. History. Oh no, it's not that. Where's my orders? Shipped. Here we go. So it's a MagCubic 4K projector HY3000 Pro. Sorry, HY300 Pro. £35.64.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What is it again?
That's not the Pro they're showing in the image though. So it's the it's MagCubic, MagCubic, the HY300 Pro. They do a cheaper version, but you want the Pro. The Pro has, that's the one I got. The Pro Plus I got. It's £38. So see how it's got the thick base with this? It's got like a thick base with a speaker on it.
Yeah,
that's the one you want. The speaker's naff. I hook it up to a Bluetooth. It's got Bluetooth on it. I just hook it up to a Bluetooth speaker.
So I've got it at 38.55.
Yeah, 38.59 on the one I've got. But make sure it's that one with the thick base, because they do one with a thin base.
Right. So there.
Just let it focus. I can't tell from there. I can just see the front. I bought.
I think it's one.
I bought a lens protector in a bag for mine as well. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link to the one I got.
Yeah.
But for what you get, when you get it, a piece of advice: if you get one, it has a little blue film over the lens, and I didn't know. So we were projecting it and watching films. I was like, it's good, but it's got a bit of a blue tinge to it.
And then it was that.
It took me a week to realise there was a blue thing on it. I mean, it needs to be in a dark room to watch it. It's not that good that it works well in a light room. I mean, they watch it in the bedrooms during the day and will close the curtains, and that's enough, you know. And then I hook it up to a little JBL speaker, and yeah, they love it. But it's good for watching the pod racing.
I think I'm gonna invest in one of those. For that price, it's a no-brainer, really, isn't it? And obviously, you recommend it anyway. So
my thinking was for just round it up to 40 quid. By the time I think I bought a case for it was £7 something.
Yeah.
and I got 2 lens covers to protect the lens, just because I didn't want little fingers touching it when it's in
Yeah.
the bag. I think they were like £2 something for 2 of them. So call it 40 quid all in. I thought it was worth a risk. And then I got a 120-inch screen on a stand. So it comes with a stand. It's 128-inch screen, and that was 20 quid.
No, nothing, is it?
But you don't need that. I mean, my little boy's room, his wall's blue, like a sky blue, but it's painted and it's like a really light grey. So it'll be brilliant on that. I mean, he wants it grey so we can use
Yeah.
the projector in his room.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll invest in one of those.
But it's good for, we've done it where we've like, so we've projected, there's a video that's like 4 hours long, and it's all starts off on Tatooine, and then after an hour it goes to Coruscant, and then an hour later it goes to Dagobah, and then an hour later it goes Mandalore, and it's just a static scene, and then every so often like a ship will fly past, or
Yeah.
creature will run across, or
it's those because on YouTube there people do the Star Wars ambience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I've used a couple of the Stormtrooper backgrounds in a couple of my earlier videos, but I had to do it on my TV, so I had to position it up on my TV, and of course it's reflective as well.
Yeah.
So that might.
I was just thinking, so like you could do Palpatine's throne and the window behind his throne.
Yes.
And just have it
quite awesome.
Have it running, and then you'd see all like Star Destroyers going past, or God, keep knocking your mic, sorry. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And Endor. There's a really good one of Endor, and every so often you see a little Ewok running past.
Yeah, we don't like those little bears. We like shooting them.
And then like speeder bike will go.
Talking, I can't. Did you turn your? Well, let's see if I turn my brightness down. You might be able to see on the phone. Talking of speeder bikes, I used a bit of AI, like you, not so long back. Right, might be able to see this. Don't know if you can see that very well.
Oh, your screen's just gone dark.
It's gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not that one. Not that one. That's the wrong one.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was actually me sitting on the speeder bike, and I asked it to put me in a desert background, firing a blaster, and it come up with that, which was cool. So I thought I'd have that.
Clever for certain things. It's like them posters.
Yeah.
You know, I'm definitely gonna do. Like, I'm not sure. I think some of it is Arabic, but it might just be. Some of it might just be gibberish, but I don't. I mean, like that. I'm not convinced that's all. I mean, that doesn't look like Arabic at the top.
No.
But I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered.
That looks like it's worn. Arabic writing that's worn.
Yeah. So, like, you see, it's got the white frame round it.
Yes.
I'm gonna cut all that off so it just looks like the poster.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna have them on the wall. That's the plan anyway.
Well, it's got some good ideas there, and it's your room to get away, isn't it? You know, you go in there and it's like your little man cave.
Because the carpet's a sand colour anyway. It's like a sandy colour. So I'm going to do all the skirting sandy colour, and then my door frame I'm going to paint dark grey, and then I want my kids in carbonite on the back of the door.
That's cool. How are you going to get them in carbon? AI?
Well, someone sent me a link to a website where, well, funny enough, I asked ChatGTP, and ChatGTP said, if you can take some pictures of your kids,
Yeah.
I've said I don't want them shared anywhere, and it's like, yeah, we won't share it, and this, that, and the other, but I don't know, I'm woman and Aaron. It has said it can create a scan in a pose. It only needs the face, but it can, I've got to put the heights,
Yeah.
an age range, and it'll pose them, and then it'll produce the STL file for me to print out the bits.
Really?
But it even said, oh, you'll want it a flat back, you'll want it recessed so it looks like Han Solo's in Carbonite. So I'm going to have a go at that, and then I'll print them off, and then the idea is to put my kids on Carbonite on the door. So I've got a little bit of them in here with me. They'll love it.
That's a really good
'cause
idea.
I was gonna do Han Solo in Carbonite, and I thought, do you know what? Everyone does that.
Try something different.
I'll have my two youngest. My eldest is too tall. I won't put him on it. But the two little ones, they'll constantly want to come in here and look at themselves in Carbonite. But I just thought, I'm not going to build the box. I'm going to just put it on the back of the door, paint all the door grey, put a board on the door so it's there, and then paint my frame like a dark grey. But all that, it's another video. It's all the process of doing that, process of redoing the room and painting the walls to look like Tatooine and blaster marks. And
It's future videos, isn't it? In the making, you know, step by step, innit?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say my videos do great, you know, but
well, there's a lot.
This isn't my job, so
there's a lot going on with YouTube at the moment, and it's making it harder for smaller channels to get their content out there.
Well, I've done a poll for tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow on my community tab on my posts on my channel, and it's I was watching a video last night and it was saying about people that mix shorts and long form. It harms the channel. So I'd put a thing on saying, do people watch for the shorts, or because my shorts get thousands of views, but like this will get 10.
But shorts, I found you don't necessarily get someone watch a short and they say, "Oh, right, I'm going to check the link from that short video to a channel." Yeah. I don't think we get that. I think it's with the shorts, you know, they look at it, and then scroll on to the next one and the next one.
Well, I've done, because I found my videos, I need to be clever with my chapter titles, because I think people just skip to what I think of it. So, like, if I've got a 10-minute video, the average viewing time's 3 minutes.
Really?
And what happens is people, and I can see where they've skipped to on the back end. And they have a look at the close up
on your YouTube.
Yeah, you can see all that. Yeah, in your analytics. Yeah,
I'll have a look.
It'll tell you where people are from. So 90% of my audience is American. They watch from 8 p.m. in the evening, our time. That's why all my videos go live at 8 p.m. Right. Yours might be different, but
yeah. Well, I always tend to put mine out round about 6 in the evening because I think, well, ours is going tonight. America, they're more or less coming into their morning, aren't they? And daytime, so I'll put mine out at 6.
Yeah, I just
whether that's made a difference or not, I don't know.
It just said most of you's American. They watch it this time, so that's when I did it. But for example, I did the Ren helmet, and I was the first person on YouTube to do that. To do a thing of that, and that's got 12,000 views.
Wow.
I've done Chimere. He's at about 5,000. But then you get Bo-Katan, and she's had 200 and something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange. I've looked at so many things on YouTube, how to, you know, if you do this title, that will make it better, and all that. You know, put. I mean, there was one guy that said, you know, if you put say something in the video and then put what you're saying there in the title and then that in this and all that, and then the algorithm knows what you're on about and it will push it out and that. But it hasn't made any difference to the video.
I think these people that say to you, this is the algorithm and this is what the algorithm does, I think it was what the algorithm does and what the algorithm did. And they're now telling you because something new's come along, so they're using that. Because people don't want to give you all the information of how you get all these views and stuff if it's going to take it away from them. So they'll always give you the stuff prior.
I mean, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing because I enjoy doing it.
That's exactly right. I set this up
and just put it out and go from just carry on. You know, I mean, I've
set this
gained a
up-
lot more subscribers, which is good. My
Yeah.
subscriber count's
You're
going up.
catching up with me.
I've a long way to go to catch up with you.
Mate, you'll be amazed. I was on, I think I'm on 595 now. Yeah, 595. So I've gained 20 followers in 20 days. In
Wow.
28 days, I've gained 20 followers, but I've lost 12. So I tend to get like 40 subscribers a month, but I'll lose half of them.
Yeah. Difficult, isn't it? Well, it's not difficult. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
I tend to get every two I get, I lose one.
Why do you think you're losing them? The odd one.
Probably because I come across. See, I've tried writing scripts, and I can't do it. I can't, like, I'd be forever pausing and stopping and checking, and I have a checklist up here of things I want to run through for every video. That I can see when I'm filming, but I hook my camera up to my screen, so if there's anything I really want to see or do, I can have a little notes up on my screen, but I don't really tend to do that. I tend to wing it, and I think that probably harms me. I need to, so that's what I'm saying with this, the making videos. I'm going to try something a little bit new. I'm going to sort of film all my stuff without audio. Well, no, I'm going to have the sounds, like me sanding or me spraying, but I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to rate it. I'm going to add all that after the fact, but I'm going to pretty much use all my stuff as B-roll and...
Yeah. I've found with that, I mean, it may work with you, but I found with that, personally, that I do the video and then you watch it back to put your voiceover on it, and I'm trying to think as I'm talking and all that, and then it goes on to something else, and it didn't seem to fit. So I'm more comfortable with just talking as I'm going through. I mean, I may try it again in later on, but I'm quite, you know, that it's working for me the way I'm doing it at the moment. I guess it depends on what projects you're doing, doesn't it?
I think I'm only going to do it for like making like prop building videos. Do you watch Try to Finish Something?
No.
Watch him. Yeah, he's really good, and I've become friends with him. Yeah, Try to Finish Something, or TTFS. He used to be a radio DJ, and he'd lost his job and he started making YouTube videos and making props and stuff like that. And he was that good at making props. He's now making props for movies.
You're joking, really?
No, only within the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sean Cash is called. Trying to Finish Something.
One prop I am thinking of doing It's well, you probably got one, Lola.
Yeah,
Have
I've
you got a
Lola.
Lola? I'm going to do a video on that because what I've got two of them, and what I want to do with one of them, I don't know if I mentioned to you before in the past, but I want to create an Imperial Lola, so white and black with the two Imperial logos on.
Nice.
So that's another project that I want to do.
I keep meaning to buy another one because I paid 90 quid for mine when they first come out.
Really?
They're like 17 quid on eBay now, on Amazon.
Well, my second one I picked up at a car boot sale for a tenner. You know, someone was selling it. I said, I'll have that.
Yeah, I want another one because I want to weather it.
Yeah.
And I want to get like some. I want to do the highlights on the internals and paint some of the wires and.
Yeah. Well, the wings that come up, you can take them off, and I was debating whether to just paint in there like yellow and blue wires and that because you can see the wiring in there, or actually get wires themselves and gluing them in there. So that's
You could get
kind of
wire,
options.
split it down the middle, take the actual wire out, and just use the sleeve and hook it over it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do you know what I
as
mean?
well,
So
isn't it?
if you imagine that's the plastic part, you've
Yeah.
got your wire, split it, and just glue it over.
Glue it over. Yeah. Yeah, that's an option.
So
yeah,
that's pretty much what they did with the C-3PO.
was it? See, I haven't got anything on on the droids really. Well, the only droid I've got now, which I'm pleased about, is my probe droid. You haven't seen my probe droid, have you?
I think you've sent me a picture of it, but I've still got my pit droid to do. I've done obviously started that, and then it's as rough as a bear's arse. So I need to be putting off. Oh, that's cool. Is that Is that Hot Toys one?
Yeah. Now I got this rod because it had a black one on, so I changed it for that to make it look good. And it's a job to find the bloody buttons on this because I've always wanted one of these, and this was another one that I got from the bunker.
Oh,
like
right,
I say, I can never find the bloody buttons on this, but there is. Here we go. And then we got a button somewhere up here.
that's quite bright.
And it's got this red one. But these, I had to. It was all rusty inside where the batteries go, so I've cleaned it all up, and now it works a treat.
Nice. I like that. I went to where did I go? I went to a show and someone had built. So a friend of mine, I've not spoken to him for a bit. A guy called Ian. He does and sells 3D prints. But he does like busts.
Oh, okay.
You know, like Stormtrooper bust and Boba Fett bust and stuff like that. Palpatine and all that. And he'd done a life-size Rancor, sort of the arms and the head.
Really?
Coming out of a wall. And he'd done one of those probe droids, full size. I mean, they're massive.
I would like a life-size one of those, as well as R5D4. That's the one I'm really after. R5D4, because I think he's better than R2D2. But
my kids love Chopper.
Yes, he's quite one of the funny ones, isn't he, from Rebels?
Yeah.
But you can get these droids and that, and then all spray them up, change them.
I mean, I need to crack on with my pit droid again because he needs to come in the room and sort of stand guard and be there. Be a little pit droid. I've got a name. I've got a plaque for him already.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he going to go? Where's he going to go? Opposite, behind you in the right-hand corner.
He's gonna go here on his
There.
base, so he'll be stood there.
That'd be a nice
Where the
backdrop.
lightsabers are. He's going to stand there with a spanner in his hand. but his base, so I've got his base, but it's like it's grill base, like on the Imperial side. But what I'm going to do is it's a circle. I can't remember what size circle it is. I'm going to cut a piece of MDF the same size, and I'm going to put all like rocks and fake rocks, so it's not
Yeah.
heavy. Paint it all sand, so it looks like the base is Tatooine to match all the room.
Nice. They're quite nifty little droids, those ones, isn't they? Those pit droids.
Just a little bit of fun, you know.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? You know.
That and me, kids in carbonite and the little Anzalians in the doorway, sort of on the floor. I just think that looked quite cool.
Don't you find that you can't stop collecting? Every time I'm out, I see something. Yeah,
I'm only an addict if I admit it.
Yeah. I bought myself. I went into HMV the other day. Bought myself a Darth Vader flask. That was 15 quid. But I thought, yeah, no, I need a new flask. I'll have one of those. It's just like mad, isn't it? You know. I think I have got a few bits that I need to get rid of. I've got this. This is my other Boba Fett blaster. I got this off of Etsy.
I bought one off Etsy and I paid for it and it arrived. They took forever to send it me.
Did they?
And I was kept chasing them. The couple based in the UK, it was a couple. I won't give the name.
Yeah.
But it arrived and all the paint blistered off it within days.
No way. Really?
And I messaged them and I said, what's going on? It was like, oh yeah, well we tried a new technique and it's obviously not worked. I was like, well that's great, but what are you going to do about it? And I never heard from him again.
You're joking, really?
No.
Can you not do it yourself?
Yeah. So I've got a raw print one now that I'm going to do myself. And then if I'm comfortable doing that one, I'll redo the other. Because the different sizes, because in between the movies is the size changed.
Yeah.
So there's like a shorter one and a longer one. So the one they did was a longer one. The one I've got is a shorter one. So I'm quite happy to have both on display because it looked.
I mean, I've got that one up there, but my other half don't want me to change that. She likes that one the way it is. I mean, that one lights up when you fire it all.
Yeah.
And that. What I haven't got is the. I think was it the E3 carbine that he used in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm looking out for.
That's the one I've got at the moment that needs doing.
Is it? Yeah, that's a nice one. That I've got.
The one I've got is a Mystery Maker file.
A Mystery Maker file.
Yeah. So Mystery Maker does amazing files.
Are they free or do you have to pay for them?
No, you have to pay.
Yeah. But once you've got them, haven't you?
Yeah.
Mystery Maker.
Jack, who does all my prints, he used to be a Patreon for Mystery Maker. And if you were a Patreon, you got all his files free. Or you could pick a file every month. So he got it and printed it for me.
Nice. I need to get my printer sorted.
But Mystery Maker's on Etsy as well. He has a store on Etsy where he sells them. But he has a YouTube channel So if you look at his YouTube channel,
Yeah.
he makes stuff.
Awesome.
But he's the man for blasters and stuff like that, and Galactic Armory. They're another one. They do some really good stuff. And then if you want droids, then Droid Division are the
They're the
number
ones.
one.
Yeah.
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 Like Joel did his big Droidica.
Oh, I've seen that. That's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 7 foot tall and about the same wide.
Wow.
Yeah. He's just done a battle droid. He's
Oh,
just
but
done a
that's awesome.
B1 battle droid, and it is huge.
Really?
It is huge. He sent me images of it. He's doing a video at the moment as he builds it, and then he'll release the video. But yeah, he sent me a picture of it. Sort of, it's finished. It's not weathered, so he's finished it now, and it's all painted. He's just got to grease it up and weather it, but it looks amazing.
So what's he made it out of? Or is it all 3D
3D printed.
It's all 3D printed.
Mm.
Wow, but that's taken ages to get all the bits done.
He sorted months ago to do a big display and stuff for the Mando and Grogu movie at his local cinema. And he's just got on the news, the local news and all that, and promoting it. And since he's been on the news, he said he's been snowed under with inquiries, people wanting
Really?
stuff built. Yeah.
Well, that's good advertisement for him then, wasn't it?
Yeah. So he'll be at the cinema for the opening of Mando and Grogu, and he'll have all these droids there that he's done.
Nice. Do you think that the movie on the opening is going to be everywhere, is going to be packed? Or is it a bit of a hit and miss?
I'm going in the showing I'm going to is 9:15 in the morning, and when I looked at tickets, I booked them when they came out, and when I looked the other day, the cinema was still more than half available.
Really?
However, the evening shows had sold out.
Wow. Because
but my local cinema's like 22 screens. It's a big cinema.
Okay.
And I think roughly 10 of the screens are showing the film.
Wow.
I'm going to see it in IMAX because it's filmed for IMAX. They said go and see it in IMAX. So I'm going to go and watch it in IMAX.
Well, I've got to try my hardest now not to go on any social media after it's come out, because I'm obviously going down there on the opening. I'm going back on the Saturday in the afternoon because I've got to go work in the morning. So I've got to go back in the afternoon. I'm only going to do a few hours down there. And then I've got to pick a day to go and see it. So I've got to try and stay away from everything because I don't want it to be sport.
Well, I've already told my wife she's got to drop the kids at school because that's normally my job. I'm going to go to cinema. I'm going to get there. Starts at 9:15. I'm going to get there for 8. And I'm going to try and interview people coming in.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask them what they think, what they're hoping for, and then I'm going to hang around afterwards and see if I can get the same people to tell me what the thoughts are.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that before, didn't you? Yes.
And then I'm going to
do that.
And then I've got a hospital appointment. I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to come home, edit it, and get it out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit out any spoilers for people. Yeah. Or I'm going to do a review with no spoilers, and then I'll have me interviewing with people as a spoiler video.
It's a good idea.
I'll release that sort of the Monday. And that way people have had a chance to see it. But I'm going to have a big thing in my thumbnail, spoilers, so no one can moan.
Yeah, you got to cover your backside, haven't you? on
But
it.
my lads, my eldest is coming with me. He's going to film me, and I'm going to say, look, really good or really poor, or this was good, this was bad. But I'm not going to give any
Mm.
plots away.
I personally think that they've put too many trailers out of the movie. I think they should have put a couple and leave it at that. Because it feels like you've seen most of the film now looking at the trailers.
Well, they did a 30-minute preview on the 4th. The first 25 minutes of the movie was released on May the 4th, and people were invited to go and see it. And everyone has said all the bits in the trailers you've seen are in the first 25 minutes of the film.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So all these bits that we've seen, the fights with Jota, the snow, the AT-ATs, all that is all in the beginning of the movie.
In the beginning.
Because apparently the plot is he's got to go and get the general from who's in that, and they go and that's the opening scenes. They go and kidnap him and try and take him back in to custody, and then they've got to get away because everyone's trying to get him and save him.
I think if this doesn't do well in the box office, I think that's Mandalorian's dead in the water afterwards.
Because he's already written a season 4.
Has he? I thought I thought this movie was to replace the seasons.
No. It's nothing to do with the series.
Wow.
It's its own standalone story. John Favreau did an interview last week. I think it was Thursday.
Right.
And he said it's its own standalone movie.
Yeah.
It ties into Ahsoka season 2, as in Ahsoka season 2 follows on from this. But it's not a Mandalorian story. It's not that art. It's not a part of that 3 seasons. It's its own sort of standalone story.
So, do you think after this he will produce the full series?
He's already written it. He said he's already written because everyone said that the trailers hint at Din Djarin dying.
Really?
And some of the things that Pedro Pascal has said hint at Mando dying. However, Jon Favreau has said that there is a season 4 available, so that would say that he doesn't.
Because that sounds to me that Pedro's had enough of doing him.
But to be fair, other than his voice,
you don't see him, do you?
He doesn't. And do you need him? Because part of the contract will be they can use his voice for future projects.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I do know that the Book of Boba Fett will not be happening. Season 2 will not be happening. I think they've called a day on it. Disney.
I know they're talking about an acolyte again, another acolyte.
Really? Well, that's... Don't know about that.
See, I don't mind that because I didn't mind the acolyte.
It doesn't really... Yeah, but to me, it doesn't follow on with the law. Because...
I mean, in their defence, it's only stuff that's written in Legends, and Legends isn't law anyway. It's just a series of books that someone wrote. Now, the taking from that, because it looks like this movie that now we're seeing is pretty much what's the story? The Thrawn story. Because Thrawn's in this movie. Heir to the Empire. So this is
Oh.
effectively going to be part of Heir to the Empire, because he even mentioned Sigourney Weaver says about the Heir to the Empire in the trailer.
So this could be a series or another film coming, possibly. Because
Maybe.
that actually would be quite decent to have a Thrawn movie. Because there's quite a few books out with about Thrawn and that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be quite good. And I'm looking forward to the new Ahsoka season as well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting what they do with that.
What did you make of the Maul Shadow? Did you watch that?
Not watched it.
Not watched it. Oh, you need to watch it because
I've not watched any of the animated stuff.
oh, seriously, you need to watch it. You need to watch it.
I've not seen. I've not seen any of the Clone
Bad
Wars,
Batch.
Bad Batch. I've not
Bad
seen
Batch.
it.
That's really good because it tells you the story of the clones, obviously.
Yeah, I've not seen Rebels. Not seen
Wow.
any of it. I'm not a fan of animated stuff.
Well, the new one, this
I
the
do
Maul one.
believe I have been told Maul's really good. I watched Disney did the series last year, didn't they? Tales of the Underworld.
Yes, that wasn't too
I
bad.
watched a couple of them with my lad, and yeah,
There was a nice Dooku one on there. I think Dooku's in. There needs to be more done on him because I would say Dooku's probably one of my most favourite characters. I just think he's an awesome Sith.
Have you seen the fan made? It's on YouTube. General Grievous origin story.
No, is it good?
That is amazing, considering it's fan made.
They've done a good job on it, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to have a look at some of those.
It's live action. It's not. I mean, the CGI obviously, but it's it's all fan. It's fan made. It's phenomenal.
Better than Disney, some of it, I guess. Nice.
Yeah. That's really good.
Right, Steve, I'm gonna
Yes.
call it there, my friend.
I am as well, mate. Thank you for coming on.
No, appreciate it. Sorry, I missed the last few streams.
It's just been me and you for the last 2 hours.
Is it? No one else watching?
No. The odd person keeps coming in, and then it goes up to 5, and then goes to 0. But it's fine. It's good. We're chatting, and if anyone wants to listen and play it back and have a listen and chat, so can do. I've got just for people if they do watch it. So I've got a few people that some other YouTubers with much bigger channels than mine. I'm working with them at the moment to do podcast. So I'm going to be doing some more Chewing the Fat podcasts. They're limited to 2 hours, so I can only pre-record a 2-hour video. So none of this 3, 4, 5 hour stuff. I've got I'm in the works to get a guy who's worked on some pretty high profile movies doing props and stuff like that.
Nice.
I'm going to get him involved to do a podcast, and then I'm going to try and speak to one of my daughter's best friends. Her mum does special effects for movies.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. And TV shows and stuff like that. So I'm hoping I can convince her to come on a podcast. She might do it, she might not do it, who knows? Because she's worked on some stuff, and her boss, it's her and a boss. I work for this company, it's just the two of them. They do a lot of stuff for the movies. and he's a massive Star Wars fan, and he's done stuff for Star Wars movies. So he did stuff for Rogue One. So I'm trying to get him on. I keep trying to convince Doug to come on a podcast because he's worked in movies, and he did Rogue One. He worked on Rogue One. You know, Doug, who was in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
He's done stuff, and he did some stuff in the sequels. Yeah, so I've got some interesting people lined up because I had a long list of people that all wanted to do the podcast, and then they all stopped producing YouTube themselves or bottled it and didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
Nice.
anyone can think of anyone who's worth having on, who you think might want to come on, let me know.
Tamara Morrison.
I would love to get. Do you know who I want on? I want Katie Sackhoff on.
Yeah.
I'd love to
I'd
interview
definitely
her.
be watching that one.
Tamara Morrison. Problem is, if he came on, I'd probably gush because Boba Fett's my favourite, and
Yeah. I was just over the moon when I met him. You know, that was a fantastic moment for me.
yeah,
Like I
he
say,
seems
that's
a really nice
one of
guy.
my signed figure that I got. I had that authenticated as well because I wanted to make sure it's all properly authenticated. And I think I did ask him about a book of Boba Fett, and he said, "Well, no one's been on the phone to him as of yet." Well, we all know now it's probably not going to happen.
They were apparently Favreau was asked about it in the interview, and he was like, "Oh, there's nothing's dead in the water."
No.
I think now Kathleen Kennedy's not involved directly.
It opens the door a little bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah, because what's the name? Gina.
Oh yeah, the
she
wrestler woman type one.
Yeah, she's announced that she's going to be doing stuff in Star Wars again.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because she got the boot, didn't she?
Yeah, so she's had a phone call with Favreau and Filoni, and apparently they got her back on board.
Nice. Well done to those two guys.
Yeah.
I think she's another great character.
Yeah. Well, she had her own series lined up.
Oh, really? Did she?
Yeah. She had her own series lined up because she became part of the Republic, didn't she? She got the badge. Yeah, I can't think what it was called. Something of the New Republic.
Marshal of the New Republic, something like that.
Yeah, something like that, and it was all going to be her.
Oh,
we might see that again.
Yeah, I was going to say perhaps they're coming back on that.
Because there was rumours that she might have filmed bits for the movie, like the end credits.
Yeah. That'd be interesting to see.
But Gina Carrera, I want to say. Is that her name?
Yes, something like that. It's near enough, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, I'll let you go, my friend.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Thanks for jumping on.
Appreciate it. No.
And I will see you soon, and I will just flip over to me and say bye to everyone. And I'll speak to you soon, Imperial. I'll send you a message about the restraining bolt and stuff.
All right, I appreciate that. That's fantastic.
Right,
all right, take care. Well, there you go.
So yeah, where am I? Let me just kick him. Cheers, mate. Yeah. So that's it. That's me. I'm done. Look, let me know if you come in and you watch this bit. What do you want to see in these live streams? Because they don't get anyone in, and I like it because I get to chat to people I know and friends I've made in Star Wars community, and we get to bounce here ideas, and that's quite fun. So let me know. Anyway, that's another one done and dusted. It's nearly 1 a.m. here in the UK. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think about the ticket sale debacle? What do you think about the May the 4th stuff? What do you think about my Disney rant? Let me know. So let me know in the comments below. Those that have just joined, I am going. 1 a.m. in the morning here now. So from me and mine, 2 and yours. We'll see you on the next one.